football season is here. Yeah. A lot of white guys play fantasy football. I've realized that fantasy football is virtual slavery for white guys. Cause y'all get to pick y'all favorite nigga. Who runs the fastest? Who jumps the highest? I like that Saquon Barkley. That nigga jumped over somebody backwards last year. 300 years later, we still can't make money off a white man's back. There's no goddamn fantasy pickleball league. All right, that's my time. Thank you, man.
The legend, David Lights Out Lucas.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely doing it again. Incredible, the black noise premise and
all y'all
the
niggas got old black, bruh.
virtual slavery. Incredible jokes, David.
I like Fluffy. That nigga look like a character from Guess Who. Does he have hair? Nope.
Wait, hold on. Can you call me the N-word again?
Huh?
Can you call me the N-word again?
Nigga.
Yeah.
You can say it, you just gotta say it like vinegar. What is wrong with this motherfucker back here, bro? What the fuck?
They're very excited to see you. I don't think they have many of you around here.
Hey, Redbed, I know what you was talking about. Back where I'm from, they used to call that shit nigga knocking. That's what they called it. They called it. I was trying to wait till I came up to say it, but it was called nigger knocking.
That is true. That is what we called it. You can only say it so many times in a minute or else YouTube flags us, so don't say it again. There is...
You gotta bleep it.
They have a certain...
I'll say vinegar knocking.
Again, that's probably the limit. It's robots. They're not really going to pick up on that VIN so much.
Hey, bro, have you seen this shit on the internet? So the internet found out that Martin Luther King was cheating on his wife, and they've made a lot of AI out of this Negro.
Yes.
Vinegar.
Have you? Yeah, this vinegar, bro.
Stop.
Redman, you gotta say vinegar.
Yeah.
Bro, they had an episode of Martin Luther King on Maury today, bro. That shit was so...
Oh, my God. Yeah, this Sora AI stuff is out of control right now. It is stronger than ever.
I seen the AI version of you, bro. Like, manly. That nigga was straight. Cheekbones wasn't so high, you know what I'm saying? This nigga cheekbones high as hell, boy. You look like a baby deer in the face, nigga.
Son of a bitch. Do you have cheekbones? Are they under there somewhere?
I know you got booty cheekbones.
Oh, come on. How dare you say I be having booty cheekbones? That's true. I do. Sometimes I be making them clap. That's what the kids are saying. I make my booty cheekbones clap. Yes, yes, it's true. Yes, I do. Red Band, I do. Yeah, I do.
Tony, you skinny though, bro. I bet when you take your clothes off, your G-string be back.
How do you know I wear a G-string?
Yeah. That shit look like the tampon string hanging out.
Oh my God. You got me good there, Martin Luther Burger King. Holy shit. Oh my God. You are morbidly obese.
You're morbidly gay, nigga.
Oh, come on. That's not even
I don't even know if that's a word, but you are morbidly gay.
That is incredible. Gabe, what do we think he is? A 3X, 4X?
I'm a 3X.
Oh, 3X, all right.
Fluffy a fat nigga like me, bro.
I know.
You heard.
That's how black people talk when they try to get their point across. They go to a falsetto voice.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro, you know I'm gonna pay you that money back. What the fuck you talking about, man? Why you tripping over $200, man? Come on, dog.
6'7", man.
6'7"? Oh, that's that kid shit. My daughter be saying that. What do it mean?
What do it mean?
Yeah, man. You wouldn't understand.
Red man, you the oldest nigga.
It's a rap
stage,
lyric. It's a rap lyric.
Oh.
Kids love it. It's weird. It's really stupid.
Amazing.
My daughter do be saying that shit, bro.
Huh.
That means she's cool as fuck.
Don't be looking at my daughter. They on the phone.
Why you be looking at my daughter? What else is going on in life, David? What have you been up to?
Man, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know, we got a couple of projects we're working on and shit.
Yep.
Me and Tony have something amazing coming to the world. I promise you guys are going to be...
Just don't.
I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, it's a sex tape.
Yes, it is. It is. I have sex with someone on top of David Lucas. I use him as a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Purple.
Purple,
Yeah.
Say that.
It's a purple drank mattress.
Yeah.
You heard a Tempur-Pedic. This is an orthopedic. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro. But that's it, you know. Trying to make moves in the scene.
Orthopedic. He said orthopedic.
Roasted? Bitch, you look like an invisible friend. Get your motherfucking If you ask your kids what their friend look like, they draw this nigga.
You look like an invisible friend is somehow one of the greatest roast jokes I've ever heard in my life.
What does your friend look like? Draw it. What's his name? Sal Volcano?
Oh my God.
That don't even sound like a real name. Like, if your kids told you that shit, you'd be like, oh yeah, cool, baby. Sal Volcano, yeah, I know him.
You been on tour or anything lately?
Yes, sir, I'm on tour right now, bro. I'm all over the world. I got fucking, where I'm at? Nashville, Chicago, West Covina, Buffalo, New York, Rochester, San Diego. Pull up on your boy.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, and the Killers of Kill Tony tour.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of the greatest tours out there right now. People come and they're surprised that we have 20 minutes because they don't see us for a minute at a time.
Yeah. A lot of the best in the show's history out there, putting on great shows, incredible stuff.
And me and Fluffy found out we both got a love for cars.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tell us about it. What do you
I got 80, but he got like 70.
Really?
I know, right? I don't have a cocaine habit, so I gotta spend the money somewhere.
Wow.
That usually gets a laugh. Anyway,
Goodness, that's
he's
incredible.
got some sick cars.
You have some sick cars. You have some of the most. You have the biggest collection, I think, of Volkswagen buses, right? Like,
It's incredible. You guys have been collecting carbs for a long time, and
Tony, I know you get a car with a seat warmer, ain't it, bitch?
I do. I love my seat warmer and my steering wheel warmer too. I have a steering wheel warmer,
Got a
but
hole in the middle of the seat.
son of a bitch. I would take you for a ride if you fit in a Corvette, but unfortunately, it's a little too low.
You ain't finna put me in the bitch seat, nigga. You got out here. I ride.
All right.
Come on, dog. You know I ride in your
Make some noise for the great David Lucas, ladies and gentlemen. Go catch him on tour. They're crushing. All
He
right.
is so fucking funny.
It's amazing.
I love that I got a chance to see him in Vegas with that
Yeah.
part of the, the roast and stuff.
The roast
nobody,
of
that nobody saw.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
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 But he killed it there too.
We had so much fun.
So fun.
That was a legendary night.
So funny.
So fun. All right, one last bucket full. Make some noise for Dom LaMarca, everybody. Dom LaMarca.
Today's actually a really big day for me. I'm 3 months clean. Thank you. Thank you. I have been showering. Still on tons of drugs, but I smell like Dove now. It's pretty sick. My job recently fired me for my punctuality. And I was just like, yo, what does my grammar have to do with any of this? Like, you guys should be way more worried about the fact I'm late every day. Like, please, not this. My job was to roll burritos, which was cool, but by the end of every shift, my tongue was so dry. They like caught on, that's how I was rolling too. They're like, what's going on? Why burritos always have filters? I was like, I've been going on job interviews though, so that's been cool. I went on a job interview the other day. It didn't go well. I walked in and the first thing the guy says when he sees me, he's like, you seem off. And it's like, oh, he's like, yeah, man, are you high or tired? I was like, I am both. It's like, but I think if we put them together, I'm hired. Thank you guys so much.
Fuck yeah, Dom LaMarca. Great stuff. How long you been doing stand-up?
Almost 7 years.
7 years. Where at?
I started in Long Island, and then I've been out here for like 2 years.
Nice. And what do you actually do for work?
I was working at Jersey Mike's, and then they fired me.
They really did fire you for being late?
No, they didn't really give me a reason, actually. I think it was just me fundamentally as a person. Unfortunately, there's like, yeah, the owner, the manager's like, the owner said you gotta go. Like,
Wow.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's unfortunate. That-
Do you have a new job?
I'm working for DoorDash right now.
Okay.
I normally don't like to tell
So you
people
still
this,
walk
but-
into that Jersey Mike's?
Yeah.
I do. I pick up orders next to them, and I'll walk in, and I'll be like, "Sucks to suck, guys." Yeah, I'm like, I'm freelance now. It's pretty sick.
Fucking kill you, bro.
I had a DoorDash order last week. I looked at it, and it was just for a Plan B. Pretty
Fuck.
crazy, yeah. I was like, holy shit, you mean to tell me I deliver so you don't? Like,
Wow.
what?
I love it.
This, yeah.
Hell yeah. You're doing it,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. What else do you do? What do you do for fun?
For fun, play board games. I shoot music videos also for some of the hip hop scene in Austin.
Wow.
Yeah. You led with board games though.
What kind of board games are we talking about? What's your specialty?
Dude, I'm sick at exploding kittens.
Wow, I've never heard of this game before. What is Exploding Kittens exactly?
It's this game that got like kickstarted a few years ago, and it just blew up into popularity. And it's just
about
basically,
exploding
if you grab an exploding kitten, you explode unless you could defuse it. That's
It's a board game?
the more I talk about, the less sense it's gonna make. The cards. It's like there's a card in there. It's like Taco Cat. Like I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's a card game.
Taco Cat's the same backwards than it is forward.
Wow.
That's true.
See, Red Band knows.
True.
Red Band.
Wow. That's
So
incredible.
is Bust the Nut and a tuna sub.
What?
Hold on, is that why
I
you
saw
got
that
fired?
online. I saw that online. No, that's not why I
That's not
got
why you got
fired.
fired? Okay.
That's not, dude. I was making these videos while I was at work there too. I thought they would have fired me for that, and nothing. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's what it is.
Is it really?
Bust a nut in a tuna sub is the same exact thing.
So-
Wow.
Back.
It is?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just figured out when he said it.
The internet told me that the other day, and they would not lie to me.
That's Mike's
Well,
way.
it would be bussa.
No.
Bussa.
In a
nut.
Bussa.
tuna.
You gotta write it down.
Yeah, it
Look
would
at
be
it.
bussa nut.
Sub.
Yo, that ain't no
No.
Taco Cat.
Bust a nut, yeah.
It'd be
A
bussa
little
nut.
apostrophe
and a
over the
tuna
A.
sub.
Like,
Race car is the same backwards. Did you know that?
no, I didn't, but I just saw it in my head when you said that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you shot hip hop videos?
Yeah.
What? Anybody that we might know?
Matt the Dub, he's a comic too. He's been on here before. Other than that, just local dudes. Yeah. No one that you guys would know. People that you will hear of one day.
Yeah, if we recognize the rapper from being pulled out of the bucket on this show, I don't think it's exactly the highest level.
Yeah. I know, dude. I've been telling in Mexican OT's DMs, like, please, man, I live in Texas. Just let me shoot one for you. Give me a chance. And
Hell yeah. You know what I like about you is that you have the stoner vibe, but you're not like too tired or anything. You have like an inordinate amount of energy for who you are.
I drank a bang before this.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That was my prep for the day. I was like, smoke half and drink a bang.
Wow, look
We're
at
ready
you.
for Kill Tony.
And you're in tip-top shape. Look at that. For those of you watching, smoke pot and drink a bang.
So, some people are like
Play board
put on when they come on here, and then like stoner people, but you seem very authentic with yourself. So
Yeah.
it's very endearing.
That word.
Yeah.
It's true.
I cannot believe Sal Volcano just said that to me. That's so cool, dude. I'm like sincerely like I've been watching you for a while.
See, you're not
Thank
invisible.
you. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah.
That's amazing. Tell us more about your life. Anything else crazy we should know about you?
And
You're one of the best-looking trans women I've ever seen.
Dominique. I've been asked, dude. I used to paint my nails, and like I remember when I was doing that. Like I went to the 7-Eleven I'd been going to my whole life. This guy's known me for 19 years, and he's like, "Oh, you're a lady now?" And I was like, "No." Like, yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of? Remember that SNL skit with Chris Farley where he's like, remember? Like, it was like 2 minutes ago. He's like, that was crazy.
Remember that one time?
What's your love life like?
It's pretty dry right now, a little hectic, but I feel like I have a habit of dating crazy girls.
Yeah, what was it like when you dropped off that Plan B?
Dude, okay, so actually, I was supposed to go in the store and buy it for them, and I got in the store and they were out of stock. So I had to call him and let him know that.
Had to go to Plan C.
Yeah, no, 100%. I was just like, hey man, like, they're out, like, you're screwed, but just keep being a city boy. like, Hoodville for life, man. yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
It sounded like he needed to hear it, honestly. It's
Yeah.
like, thank you.
Last date you were on, what's that like? What's going on a date with Dom LaMarca, DoorDash, the Duke of DoorDash? What's that like?
It's
like in real life.
It's kind of like that date from Half Baked where he's just trying to spend as little as possible. that's really what it's like.
So like the last date you went on, what did you do? Were you what type of thrifty maneuvers did you do?
Hey, thrifting. Actually.
The what?
Thrifting.
Thrifting.
Yeah, you go to the thrift store, and you go to Taco Bell, you get like a little pack of Cinnabon Delights after, and then you go to Barton, but on the free side.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And did you
Got
end up
life figured out, man.
Did you end up closing with that girl?
Yeah.
So what did you do? Where'd you make love to her at? In your car?
No. In my apartment that 3 other dudes also live in.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many bathrooms in this 4-dude
Dude,
apartment?
we all got our own bathroom.
Whoa.
I could do it without them. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, leading on to the trans side of things, mine is the cleanest, and everyone has to use it. I'm the most feminine in the house, so yeah.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Dom, a fantastic set. I've run out of big joke books. Esperanza got you. Do we have more? Okay, yeah, they're gonna hand you one when you go.
Hey, thank you so much.
Great stuff, Dom.
Yeah,
Very
appreciate
funny.
you having me on.
Dom LaMarca, ladies and gentlemen, with his Kill Tony debut, 7 years of doing comedy. And what a show. What an amazing, amazing night. There's only one way to end a show like this, ladies and gentlemen, and that is with the Hall of Famer with the all-time record for appearances on the show, the record holder for all-time interviews on the show. Some people call him the Prince of the Poppers, the King of Cool, the Vanilla Gorilla, the Memphis Strangler. This is the Big Red Machine, William Montgomery, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, and Red Band, I'm confused. What did you call the game where you ring somebody's doorbell and run away? What did you call it? Amy Schumer has lost 164 pounds. In related news, the United States is experiencing a critical Ozempic shortage. But seriously, the weight loss has increased her mobility, which makes her a lot harder to chase down after she steals a joke. The pharmacist asked if I was taking any other medications. Do 4 Loko suppositories count? Whenever I think about global warming, I think about oceans rising. Like, think about Epstein Island and how over time more and more of it will get covered up. So we staged that intervention with my buddy, and right before it started, they mentioned he would get a sponsor, and I was like, what the hell, he gets paid? Y'all need to intervene my ass! Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
William the Red Ruckus Montgomery.
Tony, do you understand what Red Band would call we used to just call it ring and run.
Whoa! Where on the East Coast were you raised?
New York.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, it's incredible. Ring and run.
I've never heard of the racial element. I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of I've never heard of ring and run.
No, it's like pop and soda, I think, and Coke. Like people calling it the 3 different things. I think it's like that.
That's a racial thing too?
No. There's no.
Depends how you say it.
Yeah. William, I got to acknowledge right off the top, you know, have you ever seen like when a scruffy dog gets a cute haircut? You got a little haircut, didn't you?
Thank you. I had
You got
the last.
Did you get a little puppy cut?
I got a little puppy cut
you
Tony, up at Petco PetSmart.
You laid down on the table.
Puppy cut up at Petco PetSmart, Tony. But yeah, no, I had to go to my cousin's wedding back in Memphis this past weekend.
Wow.
And I hadn't gotten a haircut since December.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to do that so my parents would be happy to see me. And it's like I get to
adorable.
Memphis and it's wonderful, but it's like we drive back to my parents' house. The first thing I see is where young Dolph got assassinated in front of the cookie store. And I'm like,
Yes.
God, this is scary.
The great, legendary young Dolph.
Young
I love
Dolph,
him.
yeah.
Huge young Dolph fan.
Yeah, young Dolph. So saw where he got taken out, which is very sad. But yeah, the wedding was very nice, and my parents really liked the haircut.
Wow, it is incredible. It's like when a scruffy
Why is that
dog.
funny? Just get sweet.
Yeah, you got a little puppy cut.
Puppy cut from Petco PetSmart, Tony.
I love it. What else have you been up to this week, William?
I'm up to 2 million meters on the row machine.
Whoa.
2 fucking million.
2 million meters, ladies and
2
gentlemen.
million on the fucking row machine. I had a horrible cyst on my face, Tony. It looked, it had been there over a year and it was starting to stink.
Oh,
Which
God.
is sickening, yeah. Sometimes I'd kiss Gator, my little dog's stomach, and I'd think to myself, what, did Gator just step in shit or something? But it was actually my face.
Oh,
So
my
it was
God.
sickening. And then the other day, this past week, some started finally leaking out of it after over a year. And Tony, I got 2 little pieces of rubbing alcohol wipes, and I got up to the mirror and I push it, and Tony, it was the sickest shit. It literally squirted out of my face and hit the mirror with such force, it splashed onto the mirror. And Tony, it was horrible because I was trying to smell it the whole time, but the alcohol wipes made it so I could only smell the alcohol.
Gosh darn it.
But it was sickening.
Wow, that is
So
absolutely...
that was exciting. That was the most exciting thing that happened to me this week, other than my cousin Grace getting married.
Wow. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Shout out to Grace.
Yeah, shout out to Grace and Wesley. They're in Africa right now.
They went to Africa for their honeymoon?
Yeah.
Wow, they're getting a divorce. Something's gonna go wrong there.
Yeah.
Let's check in with our senior African correspondent, John Dees. Dees, what do you think about white people honeymooning in Africa?
They're going to Senegal.
No, Senegal?
That's a terrible idea.
Terrible idea.
Well, they're there right now. So
Wow.
I don't know what to. Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay.
What else have you been up to this week, William? Anything exciting? Anything have you excited about life and inspired in any way?
Yeah, watching the Manning guy totally melt down because I grew up the giant Florida Gators fan and just watch fucking Texas go from what #1 preseason to fucking out of the rankings was pretty sweet, Tony, because I kind of fucking can't stand Texas.
Whoa.
And the Gators suck right now, and the Gators still beat Texas. So that makes Texas look worse, by the way, because Florida sucks right now. But that's how bad Texas is. That's how bad the Manning kid is. He's horrible.
Whoa. He's actually a huge fan of the show and a huge fan specifically of yours.
Well, he knows I'm kidding right now. We talk on the phone. He knows I'm kidding. He knows I'm kidding. It's part of our relationship. I'm like, dude, you lost to the Gators. I'm going to talk shit about your dumb ass. He's like, dude, don't go too hard. And I was like, dude.
Name some of your favorite football players of all time. Who are some of your favorite football players of all time in the great mind of William Montgomery? Here we go. Favorite football.
And hold on, what's Red Band doing? Why was he just making a silly little face over there? What was that?
Making a face?
Were you trying to make it so I can't remember fucking football players' names? Is that what you're trying to do?
Trying to throw them
Struggle
off?
with this kind of stuff? Why are you doing that? You're like a little fucking child, dude. You know I struggle with these fucking lists. Tony gets my ass to do sometimes.
Well,
it's like you're making it that much more difficult.
Funny faces.
Do you see what I have to deal with, Tony? It's like, that's why I've been struggling with the list. It's like I have to look at his stupid fucking ass.
Whoa.
And he looks so much like his mom. And when I'm going to Pound Town with his fucking mom. By the way, your mom loves it. I've been on the row machine, fucking Red Band.
Name some of your favorite
But,
football players, William.
Emmett Smith.
Okay, you're not that excited about Emmett. Keep naming your very favorite ones.
Tim Tebow.
That's a big one. Okay.
Yeah, Tim.
William thinking hard to figure out a third football player, ladies and gentlemen.
You got this.
Julio knows more NFL great.
Julio Jones.
Oh.
Great wide receiver for Bama.
You got this, William. Just do one where you're not that excited about it so the horn players can do that funny thing where they just kind of trickle away, sadly.
Tom Brady.
Wow. Okay, name one more that you're really excited about. Who do you think the greatest football player of all time is, William? They're probably watching right now. A lot of people yelling out OJ in the audience. There's a lot of people yelling out a lot of names right now. William, why don't you just name some of your favorite types of candy or something instead? I didn't realize that that you would stall out like this. What's your favorite kind of candy, William?
Starburst right now, probably.
Wow. Okay, what else?
Chocolate no, not all M&Ms are chocolate. Peanut butter M&Ms.
Okay. I mean, what's your favorite candy? What kind of candy really gets you excited?
Peanut butter Snickers, Toad.
Whoa. Wow, William Montgomery.
Thank you, Toad.
Jesus. There he goes, William Montgomery. This episode brought to you by Nick Talkspace and Quo, SalVolcanoComedy.com for tickets, the Chicago Theater, the Beacon Theater in New York, the Ryman Theater in Nashville, and his new podcast coming this fall is called Manouche. Keep your eyes open for that. The great Sal Volcano. The drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt is in, and it is unbelievably cool. Gabriel Iglesias is on tour, fluffyguy.com. He's fucking killing it. Two of the greatest guests in the history of the show. I'm so grateful you guys came. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
So much.
Always a good time.
So much goddamn fun.
Keep an eye on that merch.
Hell yeah.
Keep an eye on that merch.
I want some of that Black Label Tapatio. Thank you to everybody and everything. One more time.
It would ever realistically
well, it's definitely never going to happen, but it's kind of fun to think about.
Yeah.
Aljo would be very hard to take down.
Yeah.
Both their striking, Rob's came a long way. Aljo looked really fucking good against Ortega. Striking really looked improved. Aljo's undefeated at 45. I think the Mozart fight he won. Their Evlov, is that the same person? Mozart Evlov?
Yeah, Evlov, same guy.
Yeah, okay.
They're all the same over there. You know?
I thought that, dude, that'd be an interesting fight because I don't know. There would be some scrambles, some wrestling scrambles. Aljo would be hard to take down. That'd be an interesting fight. I do think Rob's pace might play a role there in the fourth, fifth round.
What if Pantoja came up and fought Merab?
Merab steamrolled him, in my opinion.
Would you like to see it?
I think it gets tricky.
No.
Would you like to see it?
I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Even if Merab would steamroll him, it's generational. If Pantoja beats Van and Merab beats Yan in a rematch, what else is there?
Right.
White House card, Merab, Pantoja, two goats on the horizon of their divisions.
You gotta
Merab's
give
pay-per-play.
But Mario Batista, I've trained with him for a long time. I've known how good he is. The Aldo fight, people give him a lot of shit because he beat him and the way he beat him. Well, that doesn't make sense.
Those silly people, you know?
It was you. Every single other fight that Mario's been in has been a fucking badass fight. Mario's a stud. And I think Mario, I'm not looking past Mario. He can go. I think he can go out there and beat Umar, which would be a massive. Speaking of, a massive win. And Mario versus Merab is interesting. Even if Umar goes out there and beats Mario, Umar I think is has a good chance of beating Merab, comparatively other people. Real quick, Aljo versus Merab. Michael, I know you're a huge super fan of Merab, and you have Merab. You think Merab?
I do.
Okay, so give that. Thank you for the input.
What is it realistically going to take to beat a guy whose cardio is undeniable and his takedowns are so signature? The way he drops down and just ragdolls you down. It's consistent.
Don't say you. Don't look at me when you say you.
But no, for real. Like, what's it realistically gonna take? It's gonna have to be
You have to
someone
knock
who's
him out
just.
cold. You just have it's simple as that. Not
I think
simple
you
as
need
that.
to
Hard
be-
as that.
Your takedown defense, your strength, and your cardio. These are the big focus. And be sharp, obviously. But I think if you could just really have the strength, be really strong, deny those takedowns, stay long, stay accurate, think.
Someone
it can
like a
happen.
Ricky Simone. Ricky beat him in the first fight. I don't know if he actually beat him, but I remember he choked him, and I don't remember how that all.
Yeah. What do you think, style? What is it going to take to beat a guy like Merab?
I think it's going to take a powerful guy that's of his stature, or the opposite, a good old knee up the middle. It just feels like that's a lot harder to time than it looks on a
It
guy
is,
who-
dude. It's fucking
Merab
way
isn't-
harder.
Yeah, Merab isn't plodding forward. He's doing some like geriatric.
And he's doing this with
It's
his
almost
jaw.
like he's stimmed up on cocaine, like he's grinding his jaw around with it. And it just feels like he's just a very erratic, difficult guy to figure out. But I think it's going to take a featherweight. I think if Merab moves up, that's where the real problems
Like him and Volk,
play.
right?
Like,
Ooh, Volk would be
yeah, but he doesn't
issues.
want to fight Volk because he says he didn't think he got him. So that's a really fun thing to have as champ. But Diego Lopez could give him some big
Damn,
problems.
Diego
But I
would
think
be
it's going to take a joint effort. Yeah,
A little
some of these
2-on-1.
Diego Lopez guys, even like a Gene Silver, I reckon, could like crack him with some mean shit. It's going to take someone who can crack him with some mean shit with a bit of a physicality advantage over him. But I also think, Schmitty's got to be there to get in the Georgians' faces backstage.
I know.
Point at them and say, fuck you, and risk everything, and I put myself on the line for everything, and all of this. And
Exactly.
I think it'll be a
There he goes,
joint
poker.
effort.
Who do you think I should fight next?
Oh, this is good. So I know there's rumors and hints of a Song Yudong matchup.
Correct. That is rumors that I've been hearing as well.
Those rumors, you've been hearing those rumors, okay? That's interesting you've been hearing.
Well, I mean, because fucking everyone sent it to me. They're like, yo, you're fighting in December. I'm like, oh, fuck, not that I know of. So the rumors I've been hearing are from the internet.
Okay, sure. I might have started them. So I feel like that could be a thing, but then old Corey Sandhagen did call you out, Sean. And that's a bit of a mirror matchup.
Yes.
Two tatted up honkies going at each
Honkies.
other, swinging and banging.
Was that a white reference?
What? That's good.
What do you mean? I said two tatted up honkies
Honky.
going at each other on the field.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's I mean, the Corey
Dude,
fight.
your slur game needs some updates, Sean. Jesus Christ.
Been off
That's
social,
our
buddy.
word. That's literally our word, Sean. That's our
Honky?
culture. We're allowed to say it, buddy. Hard R. But either way,
A honker?
I feel like that's going to be a good matchup. Corey Sandhagen, Sean O'Malley, back and forth. That could be fun. And that's a one that people wanted for a long time. Even before you got to the belt, people were talking about Sandhagen, O'Malley. But then there's the Cejudo,
Yep.
who's got a matchup with Peyton Talbot for some fucking weird reason.
Very odd.
Stop that, Sean. That's a very odd matchup for Cejudo to take. But if he wins it, gets on that microphone. Hey, precious, I'd love a tune-up. Now hold him back.
Did I? Is that what you sent me? Okay. Garrett, producer here, saying that Henry's saying he's going to retire for the 16th time after this fight. What do you think about that? I think, personally, I think Henry is, damn near bankrupt. He's like, fuck, UFC, give me a fight, please. That's, I won't say where
Bro, han sa litt bedre.
close sources.
I think Henry Cejudo does the retirement.
Joke, sorry.
It's too close sources, Anna. I think Henry Cejudo does the whole retirement thing to sort of like make people care. And then they just... Yeah. Then they just don't seem to care. And then it's just sort of flat. You know? It doesn't seem to work. He's done it a few times.
He's tried the eye
Championship
poke,
belt.
he's tried the fucking retirement.
Yeah. That was the biggest mistake ever because I feel like if he stayed champion when he should have, he could have picked up a whole lot more legacy. But nowadays with Merab,
He needs to
steamrolling
pick up
ahead.
a couple more inches of legacy anyway. He said on Rampage's live stream that a girl had a beautiful fart box, and I've been trying to figure out, I googled it, what a fart box, and I have not been able to figure out what a fart box is. Do you know what a fart box is?
You've never heard of fart box.
I may have some ideas. I may have some ideas, but that was a crazy moment. Rampage Jackson's not fond of me. That's a situation. I don't know about the Rampage stuff, how much I want to get into Rampage at the moment, but he's not too fond of me. He might probably like sleep me if he sees me, but I'll weave. I've been doing some MMA training, Sean.
Dude,
But yeah, Henry Cejudo was looking at this arse of some woman, and it was actually Rampage Jackson's cameraman's wife as well. I'm pretty sure.
That makes
So
it even
was the,
worse.
that
makes
was
it
even
worse.
extra
Isn't
awkward.
Henry married?
I believe
And he's
so.
still
For
looking
now,
at
at least.
fart boxes? Uncool, dude. Uncool.
How could you be with someone and still be looking at other women, Sean? I mean, this is crazy behavior. from
Especially
Caesar.
being a god or a child of God, the messenger. What kind of message is he sending out there?
So some people got nice fart boxes. Is what
I
I'm
guess so. But how do you think Henry versus Talbot plays out?
I got Henry. Over Talbot. Henry still got it a little.
I agree. His last fight with Song, I was actually, he looked good. He looked athletic. He didn't look old. He looked pretty sharp. And, I agree.
And he's hard to finish. And I just feel like if this is weird for Peyton Talbot, because if Raoni Barcelos was too much too soon a year ago, Henry Cejudo's way too much, way too soon now. Like, there's not enough time to fix the. Like, Raoni Barcelos, Henry Cejudo, two different level of bantamweights. Raoni Barcelos is like a upgraded, older fucking Howley and Paver, if you know what I'm saying? That sort of like floating in and out of the rankings type level bantamweight, but a little better, I'd say. He's a crafty vet, of course.
Yeah.
Raoni Barcelos, I reckon.
Raoni is at a crazy level of jiu-jitsu, but not as much as wrestling. As Henry has more wrestling, less jiu-jitsu. So I think, if I had to pick in that fight too, I think Henry probably gets it done. But Peyton throws big bombs. What do you think, Schmidt?
Well, if Henry wins, I don't think it's going to be easy. I think Peyton can easily get the win by decision, and I think if he stays long, if he can deny Henry's takedowns, shit.
Henry doesn't really wrestle that. He couldn't take Song down.
That's where it's like I don't see Henry knocking out Peyton or out striking Peyton.
Yeah,
I don't really see that.
Michael, what do you think? Peyton Talbot, do you even know who the fuck that is?
Not a fucking clue.
But who do you think wins versus him and Henry?
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Henry.
And I can see that.
Yeah. Follow the flow, dude.
That's a great pick.
Thank you.
You know your shit, dude. You got it unlocked.
I know.
Simple and straight to the point.
Chilling on the right hand side.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
I was catching myself thinking. I was like, dude, why am I on this one?
What do you do for a living, Michael, aside from this?
I work at a treatment center.
Nice. What for?
For any drug addiction.
Oh, nice. That's sick, dude. That's an honorable job.
Exactly.
There you go. You've earned your chance. Kick up your feet, dude.
That's what I'm doing.
You've earned it. Relaxation time.
Right.
But I think Peyton Talbot's cardio is crazy for a guy who vapes as much as he does. I don't know if you guys know about this, but man, if you don't believe me, just look up Peyton Talbot vape video.
He just vapes.
Didn't he almost get suspended for doing it in between a round? Was that him?
Did he vape in between a round?
I used to vape.
But he vapes all the time. I don't know. If you just got to look up Peyton Talbot vape video.
I heard he is he's not quite like he's you know what I mean? I don't know how true that is. The rumors, not quite like there's a straight line, here's a curved line. Like I heard he's more on the.
Still got some sugar in the tank.
He's like he's a little he's kind of curvy like the waves of an ocean, Frank Ocean.
Whoa, there we go.
These types of things, you never know.
I don't know how true that was. That could be a complete rumor. It's true.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. These are rumors. We're on the rumor show here right now.
Yeah.
What we're calling it now. Just a whole bunch of rumors.
Back to Aljo. Do you think who's taking the title shot next at 45? Is it Volkanovski's or is it Diego Lopez or is it Lerone Murphy's right there? Aljamain could be getting the title shot. I personally think Aljo deserves the title shot at 145. What he did at the bantamweight division until I had to do what I had to do, and then he goes up to 45, beats 2 in a row, 3 in a row at 45, 3 in a row. I think he deserves the title shot. But also, Lerone Murphy's right there. What he did to Pico is fucking beautiful. What he's been doing. Diego Lopez goes out there as a sick fight with Jean Silva. Who do you think next at 145 to get a title shot?
So you got Lerone Murphy, Manchester's finest.
Yep.
Lerone Murphy, the miracle, survived gunshot to the neck. This guy's got a story on him.
I didn't know that.
A real origin story. Yeah, he got shot up in the neck in the street, laying in the road. Ambulance comes to save him. The miracle, they call him, dude. He weren't even supposed to be here.
Jesus.
And now he's on a run in the UFC. But my thing with Lerone Murphy is the resume isn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got Josh Emmett there, which is a good win.
Yeah.
But it was a decision, if you would. I know Ilya also took him to one.
Yeah.
But then there's Aaron Pico, who, although is really good and touted as a prospect, he wasn't established in the rankings of the UFC.
Right.
Whereas Aljo has beaten, and he's already a champ at bantamweight, moved up, and he's undefeated since moving up.
Yeah.
Lost to you. Was on his way to becoming a bantamweight GOAT before that. A lot of people were saying before he fought you, Sean, that this was the bantamweight GOAT. Move aside, Dillashaw, Cruz.
Yeah.
Aljo's here to stay. And O'Malley puts him away. To speak about you in third person. And then he goes out there, beats Keita, Ortega, and he also beats someone else in that division as well. No, he didn't. He lost to Evloev.
No, I know, but he lost. But that's the 3 I said he won.
Okay, yeah, all right, sure, yeah, but yeah, I understand. So I think Aljo's there, but I reckon Volk's gonna go Evloev because he's retiring. Volk, you know that, right? I think he'll retire in Australia in February.
Versus Evolov?
There's a card in February, Paramount card in February in Sydney, Australia, or somewhere in Australia. And what else is there for Volk to retire on? He said he didn't want to be around for much longer. He said he wasn't going to stick around past his time. He got his belt back against Lopez. So I think he might see this as like the Dagestani he didn't get to beat in Makhachev. You know, a little bit of a personal. Let me beat an undefeated Let me get an undefeated Dagestani guy on my resume, because I do think he'd beat him. I think he would beat Evloev, although it's a tricky matchup. But I think he would like to run that back, because if you remember the first time he fought Makhachev, Dagestani monster, was in Australia, and he lost in front of his boys. Very close fight. But he lost in front of the Aussie crowd, so he might want to run that back, a little bit of a personal vendetta. Bring me the #1 ranked contender, which Evloev is.
Is he
Best
really?
for his legacy. Yeah, he's #1, dude. Evloev's beat Diego Lopez, Arnold Allen, Aljamain Sterling.
That's right. He beat Diego on a short notice, right? That was the first time Diego got in the UFC. I remember I was actually there for that fight live. I haven't been to a ton of fights that I remember like live, and I was like, holy shit, Diego Lopez is fucking good. Short notice, put Evloev in some dangerous submissions, and but okay, Evloev versus Volk. I mean, that's not a huge fight. Volk's, you know, a big star, and you know, I'd tune in, watch. What do you think about that?
It's Aspinall versus Garn this weekend to Sean O'Malley. I don't know if you're aware of this, but my God, what a big one.
We're gonna get it. Let's get into that entire card in a little bit. I got a couple more fucking things. What do you think?
Yeah, I've got time, dude.
I
O'Malley pod, we can go.
Yeah,
Michael's time. I've got energy in me now.
Too.
Yeah, I got a ton.
So, what do you think's next for Cheeto? He just lost to Eamon. Eamon called me out. But yeah, Cheeto, that was a pretty close fight. I was playing poker at the time. I kept popping my head up every once in a while. It looked very even. Looked like a close fight. Did you think that was a fair decision? And if so, well, if I
did.
Yeah, you thought you won.
I did. Controversial. A lot of people are saying Vera won, and I can see it. But it's one of them. It's one of them where it can kind of go either way. Vera had a good first round-ish because he bloodied Zahabi's nose, and also Zahabi kind of just looks like a bitch. I don't want to be rude about it. But he does. Out there, he kind of looks a bit like Ariel Helwani, which people do associate with a weak, frail guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like not a good image compared to Vera, who looks like someone who's, you know, I'm surprised Ice didn't hop the fucking cage, because dude, Vera looks like a terrifying guy.
Like he's from,
you know what I mean? He's intimidating.
There.
So there is that part when he's walking someone down where it's like, watch out. You know, Vera's on the move.
I gotta stand up for Ariel real quick. Maybe he may not look like a very intimidating guy, but goddamn it, he's good at what he fucking does. Do you guys have beef? Do Guru and Ariel have beef? Was that a stab?
I might soft launch something on this show, Sean.
Okay.
I'm willing to mend the bridge here. Okay, so me and Ariel have had beef. It was pretty one-sided. I was a small channel. I was taking out the big dogs. You know how it goes, Sean. You gotta shoot high.
Been there.
You gotta aim upwards. You know what I'm saying? So I was going after Ariel for a bit, but now, you know, I'm willing to do some charitable collabs. And I'm going to be in America early in the year. At the end of 2025 or early 2026, I'm going to be in Boston, New York, Nashville,
Boston. You know what happened in Boston?
Yeah, some terrible things. What else? Oh, you knocked out Aljamain Sterling. All right, I thought you were going another way with that.
Nope. I was like, God damn it, that also happened. Yeah. But yeah, I think you guys mending would be great for MMA. You know, you guys you guys are probably more alike than different. As you and Schmidt, I would say, are probably more alike than different from different parts of the world. One has hair, one doesn't. One does you know. They both like fights and stuff. Anyway, fuck it up. What's next for Cheeto?
I wasn't done with the Ariel one.
Oh yeah, you're gonna soft launch it again, Ariel.
Yeah.
This might be coming up.
I think I'm gonna maybe see if I can get on the in-person Ariel Helwani show. A little in-person interview. Could be big. It could be a big
deal. Dude, it could be. Imagine if he was there.
Yeah,
how big would it be?
He could jump in. Yeah.
How big would that be? It'd be massive.
Dude, Schmitty, if I'm in America, let's just segue to this. If I'm in America, I come through Arizona. We could do a Schmitty makes it massive. I'll jump on. I'm trying to give you layups. You got to run with this idea, Schmitty.
Okay.
Imagine Schmitty.
Hey, I like that.
Imagine you just shoot your pod and he fucking kicks the door down. Boom! Guru's here.
Yeah. I like that. Let me tell you, Schmitty, if I come over there and we do some kind of content, I know the comments. If you show up for even a glimpse, would be this was a great pod, but Schmitty made it. This was great, but Schmitty made it massive.
We might take over. Just saying.
Yeah, they could take over. So Schmitty, listen, don't feel too hard on this. There's a good opportunity here to get some content going. I want you to do that. Schmitty makes it massive thing.
I appreciate you.
I think
go
we
around,
should YouTube channel right now.
Nice food. You go to the clubs. Schmitty makes it massive.
Yep.
This wasn't a great club until Schmitty made it massive. He showed up and made it massive, dude. It could be a whole thing.
I think so too.
Right?
Michael thinks so too.
The people love it. What can I say?
Yeah.
So there we go.
They do. But yeah, I'll be good, and then I'll be ending in Arkansas for some fishing with Bryce Mitchell.
Damn, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fishing with
Dude,
Bryce.
that's fucking sick. What month are you going out to Arkansas? I wanted to get out there and hang out with Bryce a little bit too.
There you go. You can tag along.
You think I can come along? I'm not much of a fisherman, but Bryce could probably teach us both.
Yeah, Bryce could teach us the outdoor ways, Sean.
God, I've been needing to learn. I've been needing to fucking learn. You'll
yeah.
have to let me know what months you're out there, and I'll see if Schmitty and I come out, make it massive.
Yeah,
I'll
you can make it massive.
I'll
Schmitty
barbecue.
on the fishing boat.
I'll barbecue.
Cook, Michael. You could be there.
I'll just hang out.
Schmitty on a fishing boat is something I need to see.
What if a
I can
tip?
fish. I'm a good fisherman. I'm from St. Louis, motherfucker. We fish.
And there's real hardcore shit out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
St. Louis ain't no fucking drought.
No, 314.
That ain't no hell in
Stand
Montana
up.
though type shit. Anyway, so what's next for Cheetah? You're coming to America. Fuck yeah, you and
yeah.
Ariel, boys, whatever. What
Vera, it's gonna be tricky. I did think Zahabi won. Vera is in a tricky situation. I think there's like a good prospect outside the rankings that you could take on. That might be a bit of an approachable matchup. You might not know these names, but they're like Farid Basharat is a guy that maybe has earned a jump up at this point in the division. There's other guys just outside the rankings. Even if like Marcus McGee picks up a win and needs another jump back in, it could be a Marcus McGee Cheeto Vera. That'd be a scrap. Go ahead.
Charles Jourdain fucking looked good
Yes.
against Davy Grant. Davy Grant's he's good. He's awkward. He's hard to fucking. He's like. He's a little bit older, but dude, Charles Jourdain looked fucking good. That left knee damn near took his head off the first time. The second time it did take his head off. He called out Marcus McGee. That's a fucking. I mean, that seemed like a good fight to me.
Yeah. The winner of that versus Marlon Vera live on pay-per-view. I mean, that's
No
that's a great fight
pay-per-views,
right there.
dude.
Huh?
No more pay-per-views.
I guess, but it'll still be
Live
a
on
pay-per-view
Paramount.
fight. I know, but we won't be paying, but it's still like a big numbered event, right?
It's a numbered event. Numbered event.
So, a numbered event, a big old show. We'll be doing the winner of Jordan. We're just making matchups here.
Yep.
You know, feel free to pay us, Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby.
Oh, yeah.
We can do this.
Sean's
instead.
on the
Marcus
phone all
McGee,
the
Charles Jordan, winner versus Vera on Paramount.
Yeah, on Paramount.
to me.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like
but
it.
Jordan looked good. He did look good. That guillotine's nasty, dude. He keeps getting people in that guillotine. Man.
Yeah,
It's sharp,
especially
sharp
after you get fucking kneed in the face, then you're confused, then you got some wrapping your neck around.
Yeah. And Grant's had like 3 neck surgeries as well, so that ain't gonna feel nice in that gilling.
Okay, where do we go from here? I got a couple other things, but I don't know how to segue. I just have Dylan Dennis wrote down on my notes. What do you think about Dylan Dennis? He was on the MMA Mighty Mouse pod, throwing some shots at Timothy Welch. That's what he does. I mean, you guys kind of do a little bit similar. You know, you rile people up. What do you think about Dylan Dennis?
What did he say about Tim Welch? You know,
He said he sucks, and he would beat his ass in a fight. Is pretty much what he said, right? He sucks. He sucks at jiu-jitsu, and he would beat his ass in a fight. He also said he makes so much money that is like, which I'm trying to wrap my head around it. How he makes money since he has sponsors. I mean, I guess he could. I don't follow him, so I don't know if he's like promoting stuff. I think he's fought 3 times in the last 6 years, so he definitely, you know, if I had to guess, he probably has $74,000 in his bank account. Negative, because he's in
That's
the
big
lawsuit.
money.
No, I meant negative, because he has the lawsuit with Logan. So I think he's in debt. If we're being real here, he's probably in debt, and which is fine. You know, most of America is in debt. You know, there's nothing wrong with being in debt. But Tim Welch versus Dylan Dennis, what do you think I guess in an MMA fight, what do you think happens there?
Well, you got to consider that Tim's ginger.
That is true.
A big deal.
That is true.
Okay, so with Dylan Dennis bullying him, that's going to bring out some suppressed rage from childhood.
That is-
Tim Welch. You're going to start putting that Montana mustard on Dylan Dennis. He needs to be careful.
That is true. I
around
forget about
Tim
that.
Welch. Yeah, he's a real like dangerous sort of variant of Canelo Alvarez. There's big problems when you run into Tim.
Yes.
But Dylan Dennis as a whole, as a person, I know he was on Mighty's channel. We have the Mighty Guru show, collaboration.
Massive.
Of course, big show. It's massive. It's Schmitty.
pretty
See what I mean, Schmitty? There's so
impressive.
many things.
Dude, I think
I
I'm
know.
massive.
It's awesome.
You do a pot with Mighty, I do a pot with Sugar. Look, we're so fucking similar.
All right. Anyway. But yeah, anyway, Dylan Dennis, I get it. If you listen, man, I'm one of these. I can see when someone's doing something. You know what I mean? I bet if you met Dylan, he'd be all right. You know, maybe a bit of a cunt. Who knows if you've had some beef with him? He's probably kind of a cunt, but I don't think Dylan Dennis has done anything like reprehensible. He's not beat up on some woman. He's not done some like heinous crime that I can't forgive him for. He wants to jump on and rile up. I adjust my hatred to people based on what's more deserving. But he is annoying to listen to. But that works to build a fight. I don't know what fight he's fucking building because it ain't happened.
Yeah.
For the past however many years. But he needs to watch his mouth talking about Tim. I've had some bad things to say about Tim, but I feel like they're more like, what was he saying in the 5th round of that championship fight? I haven't really gone at Tim Welch's character much. I do a little decent impression of Tim interrogating me with questions on his pod.
Let's hear it.
What's your morning routine, bud? Tim Welch. Little Tim Welch, man. So what, get any puss lately? Lower his glasses. That's little Tim Welch kind of questioning. But I think he's a good coach. Anyone who can take Sean O'Malley from nothing, not nothing, but pretty minimal to a world champion, he can't be not knowing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? There must be something.
Absolutely. I think it sucks for Tim. He's just had so many injuries, tore both his biceps, broke his jaw. He's been through the fucking ringer with surgeries and stuff, and he hasn't fought in a long time. And dude, Dylan, I listened to the whole Dylan fucking Mighty Pod. I thought it was, I laughed a bunch. I got some good giggles. I enjoy listening to it. I think it's fucking funny as hell. I do think there's a character being played there. One time I went to New York and he texted me on Instagram. He said, "But what the fuck you doing here? You got to check in." I thought that was hilarious. I fucking peed my pants laughing. So yeah, I think Dylan Dennis. If he's gonna fight, and it's fucking, I'll probably stream it. You know, I'll probably fucking try to find out try to figure out what the fuck website it's on, and I'd watch it.
He should try and scoop up like a Woodley fight. I feel like Woodley would do anything for a check at this point. So maybe like a Tyron Woodley MMA fight. Now Woodley's past his prime. That could be a good little segue for him into something.
I want to see him
The problem
fight.
is with Dylan is he can't keep fighting these bums because he's going to sell the fight. So he needs someone else to sell it with.
I want to see him fight a high level competition. I really do. I think he. Yeah. You know, I think he well, I don't know where he belongs because it's hard to judge him off those performances. But yeah, I think
the problem is with Dylan is you can't sign him to like a multi-fight deal because you don't fucking know what he's going to be up to after the first fight.
Very true.
If one of these promotions signs him, he might just fucking go AWOL for the next 2-3 years. So it's kind of a risky investment. But then there's silly ones. There's like a MMA I know Ferguson's going to fight till he's 70 years old at this point. He will. So little mixed up matchup with Tony Ferguson, maybe a Misfits MMA card. Could work if they start going into that. So
I would like that.
The opportunities are out there. It's just, is Dylan going to pull the trigger, which we've been waiting for.
And there might be a little bit of a scared, like, God, I don't really want to sign with someone that I have to fight someone good. Maybe not. We don't know. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. This is a real boxing fight. This is actually fucking happening, and I am excited. I get excited, dude. I've been a fan of when they started boxing. When Logan fought Floyd, I was one of my I was so excited. Jake fighting fucking. I remember when he fought Ben Askren. I was like, holy shit, he's gonna fucking. Now he's fighting Gervonta Davis. I love the circus. I love the circus. What do you think about this?
Little sneaky nose pick there I just went for.
Is that what was
behind the microphone? Little sneaky one.
That's okay.
But what was I going to say? Gervonta Davis, Jake Paul, they're all real fights. I'm sick of that.
Yes, thank you.
Fucking rigged, he threw it. Dude, I know a real fight, and I'm sure if you're watching Cage Side, you know what punches are real and what
absolutely.
This weren't no Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen fucking 3 in a boxing ring with a sparring match.
Forgot about
this was a real punch. Like when you hear those shots land, that punch he landed on Woodley was real fucking shit.
It was.
You know, that's real stuff. Even when he dropped Silva, that's real. People find an angle where it looks like it didn't land. Yeah, the punch goes right through the fucking head if you land it the right way. You know, it's going to look like that.
Yeah.
So I think they're real fights. I think this is a real fight. I don't think Gervonta Davis would be paid enough to take a dive and tarnish his legacy forever. But I do think Jake Paul's gonna bust him up. He's a big dude, old Jake Paul. Not too big, but he's a big guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm so curious how much, dude. I've been around Jake. He's bigger than people think. I feel like, and Gervonta, I've never been around him, but I would assume he's smaller than people. He just seems like a little dude, like one of those. He seems like a Kiwan.
Yeah.
Like Danny Duncan's old buddy Kiwan. Seems like a Kiwan.
Okay, yeah. There you go, a little black dwarf. Is
what I love is
they're interested.
Dude, Jake is such a great promoter. Like he's so funny, he's so good at it, so natural, so quick.
No, he really is. It's very impressive. Leading up to big fights that I've been in, it's like it's nice. It's like I don't want to fucking do a bunch of media. Like I want to just focus on them. Jake does big fights, big promotion. He's doing big things. He's driving a fucking car through a stadium, promoting. Like he's so good at what he does. It's very impressive. What do you think about that, Jake versus Gervonta? Big boxing guy.
Big boxing guy. Let's go with Gervonta.
Wow, he's taking the underdog.
Out of nowhere. There you go. That's a crafty opinion.
I like it. It's an educated opinion.
It's very educated. I watched a lot.
He is the pro boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the pro boxer. I think, Jake, what do you reckon about this, Sean? Gervonta Davis tucking up behind his guard, Jake Paul just hammering shots into his forearms and arms. You know how Canelo breaks his own weight class opponents' forearms and arms and bruises them up and shit? I just think Jake don't even have to worry about, let me land it clean. Just fucking wail on his forearms until he can't throw shit back and then bang. He's gonna take over, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, Gervonta does have that high guard. Jake, that's a good point. Jake could punch right into the guard and do damage to the arms and probably still do damage to the head, even with Jake's a big guy. I think they're wearing 10-ounce gloves, which is that's not a lot. That's not a very big glove. I've pro boxed with an 8-ounce glove, and it's not much different than a UFC glove. Like the way it feels, it actually feels better. It feels like you can get more pop on your shot with a little bit more extra cushion. So I think this is going to be an interesting one. But dude, Gervonta is a world-class, absolute black belt boxer. I think he's gonna be a little bit tricky. He's fast as fuck. He's gonna be fucking moving a little bit. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting first few rounds. I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, Gervonta should rip the body. I reckon little sneaky liver shots bring down anyone, especially if you hit like Gervonta Davis. I think if he starts winging for the head a bit, Jake could sort of tuck up and smirk at a few of them, and who knows, just based on the size difference. But I don't think Jake's made to be. He's not like big with like shredded abs. He's kind of big with like this puffiness around his torso. So I think if Gervonta's smart, he should be looking for that liver.
You know, a boxing match I would love to see that they've been kind of rumbling about would be Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier. Would you be interested? I would love to see that.
I commentated Nate versus Jorge, and I enjoyed that fight a lot. That boxing match was fucking sweet.
They never fought in the UFC, and they were supposed to. And they've had little banners.
God, I would love to see him fight though. I'd rather see him UFC fight than box. But I would if they didn't fight, they just did box. I'm there for that.
Because Nate left the UFC a few years ago now, and he's been doing boxing.
He did one boxing.
One?
Jorge.
I thought.
Well, he did one with Jake. He did one with
Jake Paul.
Yep.
Jake Paul, yeah.
Was there
so he's in the mix. I think they could get a few million for that. Dustin Poirier, Nate Diaz, a little bit of a shit. It's all shit show once they leave at this point, but it's worth it for the money, I would imagine. You know, I'd be down for it. I know Poirier would mind an extra few mil.
I mean, I think they're missing out. Well, who knows what they're gonna do? But like the UFC, there's UFC fights that people would want to see box. Like that one, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Like Zuffa boxing, fucking having them headline a card, having some good young pro boxers up and coming, and then have those guys headline.
And then honestly, like let's just say Nate won. I would like to see Nate versus Jake. If Jake beats,
they fought. Jake won.
No, I mean not Nate. Hold on.
If Dustin won?
I'm excited. Yeah, Dustin. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Dustin versus Jake's so big.
I know, but.
Not another lightweight for Jake, guys. Come on, we got to have someone big for the next one. A little larger of an opponent, maybe. I think Jake Paul fight a few more guys. I think there's. I mean, what other names? Darren Till, my boy Darren Till. He's smoking.
That's
right now.
Bro,
that would be good.
He knocked out Luke Rockhold. That was nasty. Darren's confident too. Yeah. That would be a sweet fight. Darren versus Jake is a fun. I love that. I love those kind of fights. I don't really care to see Jake go and fight a no-name 14-0 pro boxer. I want to see him fucking fight Gervonta Davis. I want to see him fight Darren Till. I want to see him fight Joe Biden.
And then at the very end, he fights some world champion and puts it all on the line. That's the deal to me with Jake Paul. Is I think Darren Till, by the way, Darren Till, rumors of him, Andrew Tate, you never know what's going to happen with Till. There could be something big coming up. He's also calling out, I think Darren Till's looking for a fight with Tommy Fury, who beat Jake Paul in a boxing match. That's very plausible. Fury pulled out against Till before. They've been yapping back and forth. So I reckon they run Darren Till versus Tommy Fury. Jake Paul fights
KSI?
Davis. KSI is there, but he's kind of taking a step back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on with him. He's got a lot of other things going on, though. He does the other stuff. I feel like Jake's sort of made boxing his sole focus. Whereas KSI is still doing the side, man, the YouTube, the Prime, the Logan Paul rim jobs, and all the stuff in between. So, but yeah, I reckon there's some good matchups in the shit shows outside the UFC. Looking forward to it.
Garrett just sent me this: Andrew Tate versus Chase Demore. I'm not sure who Chase Demore is.
That
but is
sounds
this
like
real?
a fake Twitter post. What a silly source. I don't trust that at all.
Oh, don't think it's 100% official. I didn't read that part. Okay. Because I feel like Tate, if he's gonna box someone. Do you know who Chase Demore is?
I do know who Chase Demore is. He's like I don't even know what he does, but he's tall and he's big, and he he boxes against like fat 5'11" guys that are heavyweight misfits fighters, I guess. Is the thing. But he's all right. He's getting a little bit better. He's a little bit sloppy to begin with, but I don't really know what he does besides that.
Well, I heard Cerrone too talking about stepping in. I think I saw a rumor.
TRT Cerrone.
TRT Cerrone is fun to watch.
Dude, TRT Cerrone is gonna be a problem. I'm looking for. I want to see that. Maybe jump him on some HGH. Who knows?
Yeah. Next thing I have on my notes is Trump. Donald Trump, big character, just didn't really have anything to go with that. But what do you think of Trump?
Well, I think of Trump. No. I don't know. I kind of saw him at first. It's like, oh yeah, something different. He's out of the system. Maybe he'll shake things up. And now I kind of see him as now he's been in the system. He is the system. That's just how it fucking works, man.
Yeah.
When's the young, in his prime, 30-something, 40-something-year-old man with some hero status gonna step up and say, why is everyone a fucking 70-year-old fat old retard, man?
Well, I wonder how stressful all that Epstein shit is too. And it's like, fuck, what if he is? And then you gotta deal with that. And God, dude, fuck being the president. I probably will run one day, but fuck, right now, no desire.
We're gonna have sugar for president, dude.
I appreciate that. Do
We
you have
in every state.
Here's my next question. Do you have a girlfriend? And if so, do you guys want kids someday? And I guess if you don't have a girlfriend, do you want kids someday? How old are you?
I'm 27, recently 27.
Okay, 27. So you still got a couple years to find the one and only and have kids and stuff. But do you have a girlfriend right now?
I don't have a girlfriend right now, but let me tell you, dude, I've moved house and out here I'm a hit.
Damn, you're just a fucking 10.
Yeah, I've been leaning out a little bit as well, so I'm a hit. Out here, everyone's a bit hipster-ish, built like a bit of.
What do you mean out here? You moved from your place? You moved to a different.
Yeah, moved out of. I was born and raised South London, pretty rough area, but it's not the nicest place to have a good, nice place at, if you know what I'm saying. A little bit more of a target around there.
And now now where'd you move to?
So I'm out in the country. West Country, England now, which is much nicer for me.
Damn, so you're just fucking walking into a coffee shop and bitches are just breaking necks, turning around. Who is that?
Oh my god, he has a sliver of testosterone. Who's this? You know, I just sort of roll in. Ladies, chill.
Yeah, there's plenty of guru to go around. But
I do want to have kids.
You do? You do?
Yeah, I want to have a lot of kids.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Family-oriented, man. I don't know, my family's full of... I've got a big family, a lot of cousins. I mean, a lot of my aunts, uncles had lots of kids. I think it's just me and my brother for my... I don't think. It's me and my brother for my parents. Just us two. So I'm big on that, you know. There's a time where you got to take a step back and sort of... You know, when it's not about you anymore. You know, there's a little bit... You got to focus on something else. But I'd like to have kids when I can proper focus on them.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah, I want to be able to be a full-time parent with like some passive income.
There we go. There we go.
Which is a big move.
That goes to my next question. If Nina wanted to make out with you, no one had to know, would you? Just to make out, 5 second, couple tongue, maybe a butt grab, just no one knew.
I mean, this is fucking weird. I'm 27. Maybe when I was 16, I'd say yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, she's a good-looking girl.
No. She is hot. She's a very beautiful woman. I don't mind. But I think
so. Just like
on my
5 second makeout, no one knew. You said you wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't, you know. I genuinely, on a real level, I probably, just for my pride moving forward, I wouldn't want to know going forward in life that she had that power over me.
Oh,
You know,
she had the old suck guru.
Despite how much I talked shit, I still folded when it came to the in-person moment. I'd want to maybe live the rest of my life knowing, that bitch wanted me and I fucking stiff-armed her, dude, little fucking...
Fair
push.
enough.
I don't know.
So she kind of came out of nowhere. I remember, I'm trying to think like when the first time Nina popped on my radar. She does good numbers. She does good content. I will give it. She's creative. Things are different. She finds someone that, you know, like she does her thing with Strickland. She does her thing with Alex Bejeda. She does her thing with Merab. She found her lane and she's doing a good job. But where the fuck did she come from? I'm trying to think. What fight was that? What the fuck?
It was the John Jones interview backstage was their first one.
When he fought
had an
who?
interview with Dana White. Huh?
When John Jones fought somebody or just backstage randomly?
I think it was Jones. I don't know if it was Jones Garn, but it was Jones backstage. Yeah, he was just sort of sitting there. They had a moment. They were talking. Then they were. It was her and Dana White immediately. So she was. But I say she's an industry clown. It was a crazy headline here. I'm not hardly breaking news here, but because she was brought into the UFC and she didn't hustle by interviewing fucking Eddie Wineland on the come up or, you know, work her way up by, let me first interview fucking Eli Lateng for an interview and see what he can do. But
is that her fault?
Yeah, no, she's been doing this
necessarily
stuff for a long time. She's been making skits. Every now and then you'll see a skit come up and you're like, that's fucking Nina Drama from 2014. She's in some random skit with something. So she's always been on the influencer, TikTok-y, YouTube shorty type thing.
And her boobs are online, correct?
Huh?
Her boobs are online.
God. She used to be a Playboy model, I guess.
She did.
So there you go.
Saw. You see those tits before?
There you go, man.
Never have? Something you're interested in seeing?
I didn't even know she had her titties online.
Playgirl. She's a Playboy.
You're not into Nina Drama, man.
Yeah, I know that.
Are you surfing?
No.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
What if Nina Drama looked you in your eyes and said, "You're better than MMA Guru. He's got nothing on you. He's just a fucking loser with no friends."
I'm sorry that bugs you, bro. I'm sorry that bugs you. Can we talk about it? Because he keeps sending little jabs. So can we just actually talk about it? Let's actually his little jab. I know. It's like,
what are we doing here?
Okay, so Guru, you don't know the whole story. You have a little thing,
I do know a lot, to be fair. Warlike's been DMing me loads.
Yeah, and that's...
I've been chatting to Warlike. He's telling me loads, man.
Two sides of every story.
Yeah. Well,
there is.
So everyone's acting like they were dating and they were this thing. They talked. She kicked him out of the house twice. They quit talking. Before we had ever hung out, there was a lot of things going on it was obvious. And at the end of the day, she even reflects, and we wish that it didn't go down that way, but then at the end of the day, she wouldn't have had her opportunity to be face-to-face and tell me. The fact that we were so honest, Guru, I was honest with Warlike, she was honest with Warlike, and they weren't this big couple that he's trying to make it out to be when he would rage bait her all the time and kind of treat her like shit. And she's it's not fair for her to be talked about when she can't even defend herself. And another thing, Guru, you said that I like to be drama and all that kind of shit. We settled this beef in person, and then we didn't settle it, but we got to talk about it. We got to say from A to Z, and then all of a sudden, before the guy dips town, he goes on a pod live. What was I supposed to do? I had to say the story A to Z. And she's painted. You're hearing from the guy, you're hearing from the cuck boy, his side of the story. When there's a lot more.
There's real beef here.
No, bro, it's sad because we were friends, and I would never want anything like this to destroy my friendship with somebody. I did everything.
Turn her down when she was stood in front of you. You could have just been like, they're kind of seeing each other. Maybe I'll just sort of... My thing, Schmitty, was when a girl came onto you a little bit at a party, maybe stuffed a bit of something up her bum, you were wooed. You've never seen anything like this. I'm not going to mention what substance.
Again, Mr. Guru, you're hearing from the cuck side. So, unfortunately, you don't know everything. And she's really cool. She's not crazy. She's actually pretty smart. There was a bad night. The way that she went about it was bad. But again, there was a lot of things before where it was already pretty known. And with how shitty they're at the end of the day, Guru, it was two people who didn't click. and these other two people clicked more. That's it. It happens a lot. And the one guy could,
and therefore it's okay.
Well, no, dude, I was as honest as I could be with Moore, and so was she. What were we supposed to do?
I'm on Schmitty's side here. I don't think really what he did was wrong. They weren't clicking, and she wanted. Hey, wait, is it your fault she wanted Big Schmidt?
Yeah, sorry I'm a dog, Guru.
Sorry I'm a fucking
sorry I'm
dog,
dude.
Sorry I'm that honky.
And if he was really my friend, he would. And if he really liked her, how he said he did, because all he did was go talk shit about her and talk shit about me, and also finding out how much shit he talked about me before any of this happened. Like, it's weird how my friend could be saying such bad things that she's gonna be the reason I kill myself. Like, what are we doing?
That wasn't very nice.
He says a lot of fucked up shit, Guru, that you don't know. Mr. I'm good at taking a clip and making it 5 minutes and ramble. You're good. You're pro at that. You're good at it.
Good at that, dude.
You're good at it, dude.
He really is.
But you gotta think.
A 28-minute long video that had fucking one crying moment of Schmitty for a minute.
I'm not crying. I had to go do that, and you would too. If something was settled, Mr. Podcaster, and your friend went on before he dips the country and paints an image that's one-sided, what would you do? Tell me.
Dropped his keys.
Oh, something just dropped. Yeah, man. There you go. It's good hearing skills there, Mally. I did just drop my keys.
What would you do, Guru? Mr. Relationship Guru? Because you're not obviously MMA Guru right now. You're relationship Guru.
Interesting.
You're really getting heated over here. What would I do if what? If your friend about me on a podcast?
No, if your friend who you've been friends with a long time wouldn't give you the time or day to talk to you about it, goes behind your back, talks shit to you before he won't even talk to you, you finally get the moment to talk to him in person with the other friend who's being the moderator, hearing both sides, giving the life advice. We end the converse. We end it right there, Mr. Guru. And then before he dips town because he's 3 months behind rent, can't afford to be here, he's here illegally. What the fuck are we doing?
Nice Officer Schmitty over here.
Well, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I was a good friend, Guru, and this guy's done nothing but go talk shit about me behind my back, texting people at the gym, fuck Schmitty, when I haven't done anything but been honest and real to him. He can't even handle talking to me as a friend. How could he talk to a girl? And if a girl has a little bit of anger problems and she's working on it, you're just going to continuously rage bait her and talk down to her? Like, the dude doesn't even know how to have relationships. Learn everything before you fucking make your little clip, bro.
Well, I haven't even had a chance to talk yet. You need to have it all figured out. Say, like, if there's like some craziness going on, and there's this sort of like, I'm gonna spit wild, and there's some people that are behind the group, I don't think I would be the hero to like save some budgets or something. I also think the fact that she compared you to me. fighting Bogdan Guskov in soon, 3 pounds. So I don't know what's going to go on with Yuri, man. There's fun stuff. I think you can, at this point, you can put Yuri against fucking anyone.
Yeah.
He would do well. Jan Blachowicz is fighting Bogdan Guskov in soon, maybe on the card that you're about to bring up, Sean.
Yeah, this is,
who'd you just say? They can do him versus Yuri. Blachowicz versus Yuri.
Oh, no, that's not this one.
Something like that. So Yuri earned a Czech Republic fight, or UFC fight.
Kind of rewind a little back. Do you think Justin stands on business when he's saying that he's going to dip if he doesn't get a title shot? And if so, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
maybe, but there'll still be something big for him, I reckon. So I don't know about that.
I know.
There'll be something big for Gaethje. He's at least 8 fight away from the title shot. It'll be a time to step up. I think Ali Abdelaziz said that if he got the title shot, this is the Ali Abdelaziz strategy. Those words in his fighters now, the Ankalaev situation. Everyone hated Ankalaev. He didn't say shit.
And then you know what fight I really can't wait for? That I want to happen, Max and Charles for the BMF.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that has to happen. I'll retire if it doesn't happen.
That only gets me out.
We got to get a co-main event. O'Malley Sandhagen, O'Malley Cejudo, one of these types of matchups as well. O'Malley Yudong.
O'Malley Yudong.
O'Malley, do you beat Yudong?
Yes, I beat anybody. I beat Merab. I fight Merab next. I beat Merab. What do you want?
Sandhagen.
I snipe
Sandhagen.
It's more of a joke. I was asking if you beat Yudong.
Oh, god damn it. I actually don't beat my dom, but I will beat your dom. God, that makes sense. I'm gonna beat your dom. This next card, though, next weekend, October 25th in Abu Dhabi. Nathaniel, I'm gonna bounce just a couple fights that I found interesting. Nathaniel Wood versus Jose Delgado. I trained with Jose for a long time. He trains over at the lab. I sparred. He used to not be so big. He's a big fucking 45 now. When he was younger, we sparred a lot. He was a 35er, and we sparred a lot, and not so much anymore. He's fighting Nathaniel Wood at 45. It's gonna be an interesting fight. He's 2-0 in the UFC. Had a beautiful knockout. I'm excited for that fight. Who do you think wins that fight?
Nathaniel Wood's very good.
He is.
This is the thing. He's very. I don't know. You probably, as a striker in MMA, you probably watch him and think that was some slick shit. You know?
Nah.
That's very technical.
You're
All right then. You train with what's his name?
Yeah.
What do you have in mind?
He's sort of a guy who's similar type of guy. English, scrappy, striker. He looks like the UFC version of him, I guess.
Jack just won last night, too, by the way. Jack just won his fight last night. I think. He just fought last night. I think he won.
Yeah, good for Jack.
Let's go. Hey, Jack. He's fucking super cool kid. I actually flew him out. When I fought Peter Yan, I flew Jack out from England, and he stayed at the apartment I had, and trained him a lot for that game. So, is it the kid? They're still fucking tweaking.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. Nathaniel Wood, Jose Delgado. Jose Delgado's, he's got a nasty knee up in there.
He does.
2 KOs like that, one in the contender series. And he got another one over Hyder and Mill in his last fight, which was nasty. Hyder and Mill was pretty good, undefeated, took a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Wood has a very high and tight guard. He's hunched over him. And that knee up hit was right for another vintage showcase. But Nathaniel Wood's very good. I think he's got the technical advantage over Delgado as a striker. But Delgado's definitely got finisher potential. He's big, he's dangerous, he's powerful. So I don't know what way I'm going. I ain't even done my own predictions yet.
Yeah, no worries. That's a sick fight.
I'm gonna go Wood.
A line challenge.
That's it.
Quite simple.
What do you think? You know, this is about this.
And go.
Okay. We're gonna skip ahead to the main card. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Batista. You don't even have to use a prediction. We can just kind of chat about the fight. Umar's coming off his first loss against Merab. I was live there for that fight. That first round, from watching it live, I'm like, ooh, he might put Merab's lights up. He's cracked him a few times, landed some good shots. Then he supposedly broke his hand, which could make sense in the fight.
Let's give it another
the
go.
way the kind of fight played out. Umar, skill for skill, is up there with. I think as an overall all-around skill for skill fighter, I think he's probably one of the best guys in the bantamweight division. But I also would say the same thing for Mario. A lot of people again hate on Mario and don't look at him as good as he really is. I think this is a perfect fight for him to go out there and showcase how fucking good he is. Let's go. I mean, yeah, Michael's got Mario. You heard it here first. Michael O'Malley has
Once Michael beats situation with that. He had a real close fight with Cody Action. It was pretty bad. Lost a lot of his recent fights. So, you know, I think I'm leading Umar on that one. It's hard to bet against him. He's a real fucking red special by I think Peter Yan will be.
Oh, God, see, dude, Peter versus Umar is a sweet fight, too. There's some sweet fights in the band.
He got beef as well.
Yeah.
Yan's beefing with a whole Dagestani.
I love it. I love that. I love the before we move to the massive COVID event,
I was just gonna say, I could totally see Mario super
I think it's gonna be a hard fight to win decision for him in Abu Dhabi. No one wins split decisions.
Yeah.
In Abu Dhabi. Close fights if you're American going against that guy.
Sean O'Malley.
Hey, that was very decisive. Joke. That was very American. Okay.
I do think that fight, aside from the little blubby, cagey, grabby like situations, I do think that there's an argument for that fight. A lot of people call that a robbery, but in terms of physical damage rule, you did split over his fucking head in round 3. Yeah. Sting with some good shots, and round 1 is yours.
Yeah, I think it's very close. I've watched it, you know, probably 30 times, and it's a very close fight. I do think the damage of the third round. The second round, the first minute of the second round, where I hit him with the left hand, I drop him to a knee, and then he fucking cracks me. Like that, just the minute was fucking such a sweet minute.
Let's play devil's advocate. It goes into the 4th round. You got
Here's a Skullcraft non sequitur to help with your useless local knowledge. The SC News building has one home to a weekly podcast called The Margins for Error are slim. In this part-ish line challenge.
Yeah, chill.
Soon enough, Brendan's going to be chucked onto the bus.
He can throw up our bus, to be fair. To the massive co-main event, Verna Hondaroma versus Mackenzie Dern. Is this for a world title fight? I don't understand. Is it?
Just two beautiful, sexy women going at it. Nothing more to say about it. I'm going to maybe go with Verna, though. Dern did win the first fight, but Verna's supposed to be wow, Sean is. I'm thinking more pictures on that phone.
Okay, this time.
You're trying to disagree with me there.
No, I am showing him.
Verna's a looker, though. I'm gonna go with Mackenzie Dern to lose. I think Verna's very decisive.
Verna's 37, 5'2". Mackenzie's 32, 5'3", so virtually identical.
I would be surprised if Mackenzie got it, though.
I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with Verna, to be honest.
She's good. She lost to Dern before in a pretty close decision. She beat Yan Xiaonan. She never fought Zhang Weili. I thought that would always be a pretty interesting matchup. She also beat Rodriguez.
So this is for a title fight.
Yeah, but she's got Zhang Weili's fight Shevchenko on the other night.
Which is nice. I'm still on his side, dude. That's one of the.
I didn't know that. I had no idea that co-main event. This title, I thought, Mario versus Umar. I thought it was the co-main, and I looked at the card and realized it's not
Maybe what's a win between I want Valentina to win so bad, just because I feel like it's way more exciting. Where like Valentina is just more established as like the second goat of the whole sport.
Yeah. I think Zhang Weili is pretty wholesome. She seems nice. I don't know if you've ever watched any of her videos, but she seems pretty good.
I don't understand her.
When you go watch her fight live, people go nuts for her when she walks out. Like they get loud.
Really?
Yeah, dude, right? It's crazy.
Especially in New York, right? Isn't there like a Chinatown in New York?
I'm not sure. Tom Aspinall, 15-3 versus Cyril Gahn, 13-2.
Give it another
Is this so? I know he defended his interim belt. Is this still the interim belt? Or no, John Jones. I don't fucking know.
Tom's undisputed. Tom's his first title.
Okay. That's huge. Is he gonna run through Cyril?
I think he knows.
It's tricky. I think Cyril's gonna make it look a bit ugly, but then Tom just like flip it or something. It's just Tom's just got this different thing in him. He's very technical for a heavyweight. He is very good, but it's just like a knack true southernness to everything he lands on. Where they just talk about average fight time of like a minute and a half. I'm pretty sure.
I think he's gonna go out there and search him. I think he's got a lot of like, I want to show that I'm fucking ruthless. Because there's that John Jones shadow that just kind of fucking, I feel kind of took a little off.
Yeah.
Where he goes out there and fucking starches these guys. People.
I think I know who's gonna win. Can we tell you?
Go for it.
Michael? Who's gonna win? Oh, Tom.
Do-over.
That's the 6 or 7.
11 on point.
I'm calculating on my dial.
You're like, but I do think Tom's gonna go out there and do what he needs to do, and then that just kind of, just ahead and move up, just fucking, John Jones come back. The heavyweight division, it's not deep, but it's interesting at the top. Like, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, I do think Tom's gonna be able to get that one done.
Yeah, I got Tom as well. I think it's going to be like a weird fight that we might get into like the late first round or the His Garn's moving. He moves.
He does. He is pretty
Shoots
shooting.
about, flicking this, tapping. He's not like Curtis Blades.
Fashion start. You got this.
Spin back. They sort of got in. Pavlovich kind of cuts forward as well. I feel like they're kind of blind to be KO.
Yeah, Tom's gonna stop.
Yeah, Tom's he moves almost like a lighter guy, like a little guy, but he's a big motherfucker, athletic, explosive. Looks like a
Well, you were saying the same things about Garn before Tom. So you were saying, no, he moves like a lighter guy, like moves around like a middleweight, like heavyweight. But Tom moves like a welterweight. It's weird.
What John Jones did to Siriban just made it look so easy. It took a lot of steam off, so I think people don't respect him as much as just because of John.
I feel like the way Tom carries himself, I feel like he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I also think that the pressure of the moment is big. And so far from Cyril Gane, every time there's been a high pressure moment, he's kind of fucking fumbled it and had a bit of a stamper performance. And Tom seems to rise to the occasion under like immense pressure. You're one of those guys, right, Sean, where you can just fucking, all the pressure's on, it kind of like makes you sharp.
Time for another go.
First title fight with Aljo, it's almost like meant to be. Tom's the same.
Tom's 32, I just saw him. He's fucking
Yeah,
he's 32 and he's a pro. I was gonna say, do you have any addictions? Caffeine, marijuana, cigarettes, nicotine?
Food is good.
Hey,
This is how we can bond on food. Food is damn good. I've been coming up with food. It's a hard addiction to get. It's really done a number on my life. It's destroyed me in many ways. But
what have you been doing? What have you been dealing with? Have you been, like, how have you been? Okay, is anyone holding you accountable? Or are you just doing it yourself? Or fucking.
I'm doing it myself now. I'm doing good. I mean, I was 310, 305. Now it's 305.
There we go.
Coming out the frame. Getting more muscled up.
Have you been hitting the gym?
Yeah, I've got a gym at my place.
There we go.
I've got a gym, boxing bag. I've been doing MMA.
There we go. Fucking love it.
Lessons. I've been training boxing as well. Doing a bit of that too. So I'm all in now. I've been going for drugs.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Dude.
I want to be 240, 250 because I think I can be lean at like 240.
I
I've got a pretty wide set.
You have good takes. Like, I'm always, impressed with people that don't really know how to fight, don't train the martial art, and they have pretty good fucking takes. Like, our buddy fucking Warlock, sometimes he'll be like, he says some of the dumbest shit, but then he'll have like a decent take on it, man. But you training it is gonna help you understand, the game more, which is gonna, your takes will improve, continue. I think that's awesome.
I'm also going to say being an MMA fan is the best place for MMA because I know shit. I know a triangle. I know what a triangle looks like. I know how to hold my way back up against the cage, get to your knees, get to one leg up, like the hands, the under.
I feel like you'd fuck real well at this point.
Yeah. So I'm kind of getting to it. I'm a lot better than when I first started. Plus I did it when I was a kid. I did taekwondo for like 9, 10 years. Went to a national tournament, lost, got my ass whooped.
Hey, at least you took second.
No, I took participation trophy.
Well, for in the one match.
Yeah, that's fine. And I did a bit of Muay Thai, so I don't know, it's good to get into this. So that's my thing. But of other drugs, I will. That's my thing in life. I'm going to, but let me just fucking establish a generation of
Yes.
shit locked down.
And then hit the Hitler levels.
Yeah, change my whole family's life, but no, not Hitler levels. I'll never do anything. Nothing up my nose or in my veins. That's a big move.
You're
But
missing
maybe
out.
someday I'm gonna
Rolling
be on the
lines are a
Mediterranean
good
with my
time.
yacht, with my villa.
I don't know who came up.
Cruise for a bit.
That's for you.
Maybe some wine, enjoy life eventually. Right now, I'm under a lot of pressure to change my whole family's situation. And then we're doing it.
Let's go.
We're actually doing it.
Fucking grind. Keep up the good work. I thought it was an excellent pod. I appreciate you fellas hopping on. Like you said, a lot of shit, good shit. Probably change people's lives. Probably just your faces and thumbs.
You think you can do that, Mike?
Yes.
Start over.
Like, made it massive. But, alright, dude, I appreciate you hopping on, brother. Have a great night, 'cause it's late where you're at. Yeah, well, Schmidt's gonna make it massive in December at the press conference, and maybe we could recap here after that and go from there.
Schmitty, please show up to the fucking press conference and make it massive. And save your Georgians.
The Georgians. I found out if he doesn't, he has to get a little MMA hat. Just right here. Just right there. Yeah. Alright, Guru. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining live here on the MMA Fighting YouTube channel. I was actually supposed to have the day off today, but you know what? Dana White didn't have the day off, so why should I have the day off? Because he dropped some big news today in regards to the final UFC pay-per-view of the year, and as a matter of fact, probably the final UFC pay-per-view maybe ever, before they head over to Paramount for that big Paramount deal. UFC 323 going down December 6th in Las Vegas, Nevada. The main event, the rematch of the UFC bantamweight title. Rob Walsh-Willie defending against the former champ, Fyodor Yan. Big fight right there. Rob Walsh-Willie trying to get his fourth title defense, just solidify, lock down that Fighter of the Year trophy at the end of the year. He's probably the front runner right now. Madalena defeats Islam Makhachev. A lot of people put him at the top of that list.
Objectively good, objective complete.
Rob gets 4 title defenses. I don't care what happens. He's the man. He will be Fighter of the Year. Co-main event, the flyweight title is on the line. Shout out to Michael Aswell, who actually announced this during UFC Rio. Alexander Pantoja. Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
Great to have you in, man. How you feeling? You feel fantastic.
On this one.
Many things
Should be kind of easy.
was successful, so even if I lost a little bit, had a flu.
Go,
Many
crush
things.
it.
You had a flu before that fight? Yeah, for 1 week, like 5 days. 5 days before fight week, I was in how to say that? Heat, like body's fever. So yeah, that's crazy. That was something that but every time. Maybe I'm a little bit glad for that because I'm every time trying to push my preparation too much. That I'm every time like hurt myself or I'm overtrained. Right. So that's why I'm.
You are officially testing the limits of my boundary detection.
That's interesting, right? Like it's so hard because you want to prepare so hard, you're so disciplined, so driven. You can
do yourself a disservice. You can go too far, and then you don't recover enough, and then you go into the fight a little compromised. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've seen that many times with fighters that just get so enthusiastic about their training.
Because I feel like self-confidence and still there is something what you can do better. Yeah, every day. That's my idea of the training life idea.
Let's give it another go.
To go better every day, 1% better, 1% better. Even if you can't train, you can sit in a meditation and visualize how you train, how the body's working. Sometimes is the most biggest thing what you can do is just like you showed me the flow.
Yes. Yeah, you need one of those, man. If of all the people that I know, you need one. Sensory deprivation tank, you should get one of those. Because I know you're into meditation, I know you spend a lot of time in dark rooms. That's meditation time to unwind. Well, do you monitor your heart rate every day to see what your recovery is?
Pushing back into the pool, but the challenge spot is not around you.
I did that in high altitude training in November in Mexico City. It was 2,300.
Yeah, 7,700 feet above sea level, I believe.
Yes, and there I monitor everything, like take up blood exams before and after this camp, 4 weeks camp there. Yeah, amazing how
your endurance is incredible in the fight, because that was such a high
and still
paced fight.
And still, I felt like after that flu,
Quick restart.
a little bit down.
Well, that's pretty amazing, man. You must have been in insane shape before the flu. Yeah, it's like a fine line of balance. Yeah, so you went to Mexico City. Did you know a gym up there? Did you get your camp up there?
I was there in UFC references. There's a new one.
Clinical dissection.
Somewhere in the center. So when I achieve this attitude, that's why I don't need to keep my hands up, because this for me means, and for everybody, that means defending. I don't need to defend myself when I see everything, when I feel everything, and but like I understand in this preparation, where I did all the camp hands up, like this gives you the color in a close distance. In a close distance, it's not so. Sometimes it's not so smart to keep hands right. Yeah. So I'm crazy enough to go through, to be in the moment, to stress my body so much in this situation, to see every movement, every style of the movement of my opponent, that I can react before he starts. And the next level is to try to
Sandman Weather Nugget.
to read
The
out
city's reputation as a skate destination
the
is
thinking
enhanced by the absence of atmospheric rivers and fog.
before he do that.
We just love sunny days here.
So there is a many levels of that. So, but sometimes I can't explain that. Sometimes, like in the second fight with Pereira, I was a little bit punched.
While you were away, I developed a growing anticipation surrounding what you will do next.
In the end of
Well,
the first round, so I stepped to the second round, and I said to myself, I was too courageous and keep the hands down. So that's why it happened.
Or it should have been more defensive, maybe to recover.
Yes, yes.
One thing you said after that fight, you said you have to evolve. And one thing that I saw in this last fight with Jamal Hill was evolution. I really saw it. Really see it. Like the counters, the head movement and the counters were brilliant. There's one that I put on my Instagram stories. It was so incredible. He threw a punch.
That's
you
brilliant.
slid slightly out of the way, landed a straight left, and then the right hook that dropped him. But it was so dynamic. It was so fast and precise. I was like, that's a different Yuri Prohaska. Like your earlier fights were always excellent. You always had amazing power and very unusual movement, very difficult to predict. But the sharpness of your counters was on another level in this fight.
That's what I worked on.
Yeah.
To be not just connect to the opponent and react what's happened right now, but little bit be a little bit before what will happen.
Yes. Well, you're definitely getting better, which is so fascinating. You know, so you had a very brilliant approach. You waited until you had reached a certain level before you entered the UFC. You could have been in the UFC years earlier.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fitness isn't just about what you do in the gym. It's also about your nutrition. But AG1, this is all.
I want to make a better how to do that. That's why I'm keeping like my two coaches. What I began with like all the time with me, because I think that's the only thing you can go to be a master in something, to stay with some people, with some
tight circle,
in some, and go deeper. You can go really deep.
Yeah.
So
it's also, I value loyalty. Loyalty is very important,
and this is
it means a lot, you know. And people worked really hard to get you to a certain level. What I like is there's some coaches that they recognize that maybe there's other skill sets that they can bring in, so they work with other people as well, you know. But always stay with the people that brought. As long as the relationship is good, always stay with the people that brought you to the game.
Sure, because in the end, you can change whoever, but you have to start again with the same people and go, and again you will go to the same level, to the same problems with these people, because it's not about them, it's always about you, to recognize what's in you.
How much tape do you watch? Do you watch a lot of film? Do you watch videos of fights?
Yeah. I was 5 days sick before the fight, so I just watched Spartans 300. Yeah, on back I watched on back one. Man,
that's wild shit.
Yeah, no wild shit. But I was really inspired. I was really hungry to see something, because a long time I didn't see some good movie. Doesn't matter if it's like good or new, but these old classics of the fighting, Jean-Claude Van Damme, kickboxer, and all these things.
Oh yeah.
That's what made a spark inside me to a true love for martial arts, because they in that movies they live that. Really live that, and they have another chance to.
This guy watched too much movies.
Just by martial arts and something. So that's why I'm.
So you got inspired by movies.
Yeah.
Do you watch a lot of films of fight footage, like your fights, your opponent's fights?
Yeah. But I don't need to. I don't need many times to study that. I just need to like see once I just see the attitude of the start of the fight, how he's fighting, his his spirit, his mindset, how he's thinking, how he's the start of moving of his body, how he's reacting for not just for opponent, for the many situation, for slipping and movement, but everything like a personal. I'm studying that guy. His energy, his vibe, how he's reacting, how he's react in some situation like these eyeballs and all these things, like some breaks in the fight every time, because it shows you how he have under control himself all the time. And this is something was Alex Pereira. I don't know what is his story behind.
Everything is under control.
But he handled that. He handled that, and that's why he is how he is. Now he's starting to be more relaxed, and I wish him to stay sharp.
Well, I think he's more relaxed outside of the fight, but in the fight, he's always very calm.
Yeah.
Very calm and very focused.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you watch your first fight with him before you watched the second? Before you fought him the second time?
Yes, sure. Yeah, I studied him a lot, but the second fight, I little push it too much.
Too aggressive?
No. I mean, not like
training.
After the fight, I was like, I want Alex Pereira. After, I'm ready for him. Right now, I'm ready too, but I'm open for whoever UFC will give me like a next opponent to prove that I am. But I want a true challenge. Like I want a true challenge from the top 5 guys. Yeah.
Right. The interesting thing about the light heavyweight division is there's only about 5 really exciting contenders, 4 or 5 really exciting. There's not a deep pool of fighters that would be, very interesting to see you fight.
That's right, because there's like I said today, there's a few guys who really have the taste, have the drive to go to the top. I want to go to the top. I want to take it. I feel the energy of the crowd, and I can take it. So, and that's why I'm doing that. That's why I'm still talking about that, to be there, because I really feel that I can be the top. And one thing what I needed is that I had to be stable to not just get to the top and back and out, but to go to the top and know how it is to be there. Know to keep all these weights on the top. What there is.
Yeah, defending the title is more difficult even than getting the title. And then it's improving while you're champion. They say that Daniel Cormier always says that every champion improves significantly once they become champion, because you have the confidence of being champion. And it's just, how long can you maintain the kind of energy that's required to constantly get better? Because it's not just about maintaining, right? It's about constantly improving. It's a constant analysis of all your movements and what you're doing right, and what your mistakes that were made, and what the thought process was before the mistake, and how to eliminate that.
This is something what is, like I said, the style of Japanese, they call that Kaizen.
Yes.
Kaizen, like daily improvements, small improvements, daily recognizing what's bad, what's good. And sometimes it's like I feel like it's like a sick, like to be too much obsessed in that. Man, you need a little break. That's why I think the life gave me these a little break before
A
this.
little flu.
Yeah.
Was that why you came in so light?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that why?
That was why.
Because I was watching a video where Luke Thomas was going over your performance. Everybody was very impressed, and he was as well. But one of the things that he was talking about was that you only weighed 208 pounds.
You don't.
When you walked into the cage.
I thought I will do my best when I will go to the sauna night before the weigh-in and spend there. And again, I switched myself in the sauna and I was there like for 2 hours.
Oh no!
Like another just like 15 minutes, 15, like many rounds.
Right.
2 hours there. And
do you do sauna cold or just sauna relax?
Relax.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Sauna cold.
Oh, okay. So
and cold
back in the sauna.
Yes, sure. And cold normally like the cold plunge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that daily because I have at home the cold plunge.
Yes.
And I'm using that.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Yeah.
But the fun is the second day after that, and I didn't drink anything after the sauna. And next day morning, I went to the control weight, and then I don't know how to say in the libras, 91 kilograms. I'm fighting in 93 and half, and I was 2.5 kilograms under my weight.
So it's like 200 pounds.
So I was the only one guy who was in a row to the weights, waiting, and I tried to hide myself before other guys, and I drank 1 liter of the water, 2nd liter of the water.
Wow. Just because you didn't want to weigh in light.
Because I spent too much time in the sauna, man.
Wow. That's crazy. Because you only weighed 208.
Yeah. I felt really like.
You look great. You look very lean and fast, man. Fast. You look fat, like significantly. You've always been very fast, but you looked even faster.
It's just all about this, man. What if you have the reason why, and you can not just like your ego just want it, but you feel it like it's your destiny, these moments, and it's yours. So then it will happen.
So, do you feel like maybe even the fights with Pereira are a blessing, and that it showed you what you need to work on?
Every time this is the only way how I want to see that. Yeah. Especially the guy like him, who's really top guy, and his style, his mindset, what he showed till now was something what I needed to work on. Still I'm on the way.
Well, his style is extraordinary. It's very unusual, as is yours. But the thing that's shocking the most about him is that he only needs to hit you once. Is it much different, the power that you feel from him, than anybody else?
There is a different from other guys. Yeah, there is a different. But only one thing I can say, like, I know the recipe.
You know the recipe?
Yeah.
What's the recipe?
What's the recipe? How to, because you have to know how to give the punch and how to how to accept the punches, how to move with it, and how to overcome the bad moments and all these things. But it's better, much better, to defend the punch with the hand or defend the punch with the movement.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of his glory kickboxing fights?
Yeah.
This is a good one to watch, the Artem Vahitov fight.
Yeah.
Because Vahitov's very technical.
I think he won. Yeah,
he won a very close decision. It was very close.
Yeah.
It was one of those fights where you could call it either way. But he won. But he's very technical. Very interesting to watch him deal with the style of Pereira. Because Carrera has such an unusual way of moving. Like even the way he like holds his hands up, and it looks different. So do you. You look different. Like there's only a few fighters that if you saw their silhouette, I can go, oh, that's your imposter. I can see right away. I know how you move. You know. And Alex is that way as well. It's like very unique way of moving. But his the way Vahitov handled it is a good blueprint for a lot of people to avoid the power.
He has
and
nice
keep the
footwork.
volume on him. What was your original style? What was the first martial art that you learned?
Muay Thai.
Good boy.
Yeah, I started in my high school. I started with karate because it was in a daily schedule.
What kind of karate?
Shotokan, and judo. That was two. And I felt like I need something more contact, more aggressive. So not aggressive, but more potent. Yeah. So I started with Muay Thai. Yeah,
The most potent. Yeah. Muay Thai is fascinating to me. That this one island figured out how to fight better than anybody on the feet.
Yeah, that's right.
And a lot of it they did it through gambling.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it.
That's
because they're so into gambling, but they had so many fights, and then people just fought a lot, and they're like, what works best? And then they figured it out.
Yeah. And right now, after watching On Back, I'm just still realizing what is the best style, what is the best movements, best deadly techniques, what to do, and right now, after I watched the On Back, I see the Muay Boran, right? Like my next chapter to what I want to see, real, like in Thailand, to see really how to use that and how to, because I'm the man who's like taking the piece here, and making,
combining it all together. So, have you trained in Thailand? Thailand?
Yeah, just a little for like 3 weeks there before the title fight with Teixeira. Then I was there with for a camp. Yeah, Phuket. Yeah.
One of the greatest knockouts that you had was that Dominic Reyes spinning elbow, which is beautiful Muay Thai
flow. That's
beautiful flow. It's like you just timed that out. That was a real coming out party for you, that fight, because that was when people were like, my God, like this guy.
Yeah, always find a way.
Yeah. When you first started fighting in MMA, was this something? First of all, how old were you when you first fight?
When I was first fight in my 18, 19.
And were you looking at it as a career?
Yeah.
Yeah, right from the beginning. Were you looking at it to do, that was what you wanted to do professionally?
Yeah.
Yeah, right away?
Right away, yeah, it's from my 20, around my 20, yeah.
You knew you wanted to be a championship fighter?
Yes, because that was something what I was too inspired by because I was a young guy who tried to challenge everything around himself, everything, every man, every situation, everywhere. I am better than this. I am better than this. Better than, and it, not the school. just not in the school. but I like the fighting. I fall in love with the fighting, with looking for finding my biggest strength, and that's the why I'm going every time to the nature, to sleeping in the mountains, that's why I'm living in the cottage, to be in the contact with the nature, to feel the present moment and rare natural power of the water, fire, of all these things, of the sun.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Like, when did you start this training in nature? Because when you look at your setup that you have at your place, and everything's outside, you know, you put pads over trees, and you punch and kick trees.
Yeah, sometimes it looks weird, but you know, wow, I don't like right now I realize I need to. Right now I want to overcome the people, the demands, the sparring partners in the training. But like in my personal way, I was inspired by once I was inspired by Masutatsu Oyama, who's the founder of Kyokushinkai Karate, and I saw his movie and how he spent more than 1 year, 1.5 years in the mountains, and he trained just in the mountains under the waterfall in the winter, and he made from himself a really something like unshakable mind, self-confidence, so deep, because he found a way how to overcome, how to rule his body, how to, he's describing that in his book like the mind without the thinking, like without the thoughts, pure mind, pure focus, pure consciousness right here, right now. And I took that like my own way, and I think it was year 2014, 2015, and I took everything in myself. I took a tent, yeah, and I went to the mountains, and I slept there for like 1 week, 2 weeks, 1.5 week, yeah. And I was inspired too much, so I did the same thing. I ran there and I punched to the rock, and and I just want to fight with the environment, like with the nature around me, and in the end you can realize there is no fighting, there is nothing, just this is the pure life, because this is the pure life, because the life have the one reason to overcome everything around and survive, and this is the nature what is in us. So this is, and as deeper you can go in this uncomfortable environment and all these things, that deep you can understand the life and like be a philosopher about that, like understand more deeply. And I don't know how to say. Yeah.
No, you're saying it right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So that's why. So I was inspired by the Masutatsu Oyama, and that's why I decide after the second fight with Alex, I need to go to Japan, to the places, to make a black belt from Kyokushinkai Karate, and really feel all these things like a realist, not just think about that, how it can be, how is this style can be, but to live that. That's it. Because I like to take an inspiration and take it and go there. Fight that guy. Live that experience. Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Playoffs. We're talking about playoffs? You bet we are. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdowns is key to winning the playoffs, and you can score big by betting on them at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score 6. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code ROGAN. That's code ROGAN for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Well, you're obviously very physically talented, but I think one of the things that does separate you from other fighters is this mindset that you've cultivated and that you embrace. And I think it's the only way. It's also there's something fascinating about the fact that you do it outside. I think that scares people. I think something about the fact that you like to be fighting in nature and punching trees, like
because I'm coming back from one village that was a lot of like good guys, but everybody we are still like really crazy. When we are celebrating, it's all the time about. Right now we are trying to slow down to show others like we are adults, like we know we are the man, but still it's about like the showing the strength. Yeah. What to destroy, how to punch other guy, how to show the strength above others. Yeah. So and when there started on the like I said, when on these parties started the level of like it was really dangerous of fire and firearms and the cars and the fire, and it was not safe. And I said, guys, okay, we are a man. Let's
be mature.
Let's please.
Yeah, take it down a notch
because
somebody could die.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something what you have to realize. And these essence of are looking for a strength, these something, this true madness, like when I see this picture of that, and it remembered me now when I saw that when I came here.
The JRE.
Yeah, the logo. Yeah, and when I saw that, it remembered me like, yes, going through all the time, choose the hardest way and go through, overcome whatever, and show you are the boss. Yeah, and this is it. This is why I came from that place where we are trying to show each other this one. And I'm trying to carry that energy and put it in the calm way to show it in the cage, and that's why samurai ideas, the Bushido codex, helping me in that to show it. That's all.
I understand. And then you feel that in training in nature and then experiencing the wild and getting it out there, it becomes even more pure because you recognize that all around you is survival.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You are on the wave. No.
Yeah. We're on the same wave. Yeah. So what year did you start doing this training in the wild?
Like I said, in
2014,
yeah, was inspired by Masutotsu Oyama, and then I realized it's not about opponents, man. It's about just your body, just about rule your body. How much you can rule your body, rule your mind, rule your emotions, logical state of thinking, yeah, to find the way how to not overcome, how to rule your breath, because this is the way, and because this is the most primal thing of the body. Yeah, first when the child is born, like first is breath. Everything is like you can settle by the breath in the body, not just by thoughts. And all the thinking and thoughts is like a great serf, but a bad boss.
So it serves you well, but you can't let it control you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a many levels. What you have to rule in your body, what you have to understand, and put it in one way in the present moment. So yeah.
So you had your first fights when you were around 18, 19?
Yep.
And then when did you decide that you were ready for the UFC, and how did you make that decision? Because I do know that you were offered fights before, but you said, I want more development time.
That was somewhere in the center of between in my 6th, 7th fight in Horizon. So around the year to 17 to 18. Yeah, something like that. And I realized that, man, there is a way in the Horizon yet. Yeah, so I want to take a title here. I want to prove that I'm the king of Japan, like to rule these guys really, and then I can go to the league of the best. Because if you want to go to the league of the best, better to be prepared for.
Yeah.
And
I think that happens too often.
That's why I can fight for a title in the 3 fights.
I think boxing has it right in that boxing that they look at fighters, managers look at fighters as an investment. So if you're a manager and you have like Floyd Mayweather, you don't give Floyd Mayweather the best fight you can get him right away with the toughest guy. You want to see how he performs with a guy who's an inside puncher, a body puncher, who's a brawler. You want to see how he handles a slick guy like Manuel Augustus with unorthodox movement. You want to how's he handle Diego Corrales, long, tall reach, and you build them with fighters that you think you gotta know when they're ready. And then there's an objective assessment. Okay, he's ready. Then you start moving him into top 10 contenders. Then you move him to a title shot. And the UFC throws you right to the wolves.
Yeah. It's good to have these objective.
Yes.
And if I like to be just a watcher of my progress of the situation, think about that, how to plan it, how to see that, not personally, just to see yourself as another person and put it in myself in a way where it will be the best for these targets, and then go in and do that.
Yeah. And when you had a very quick rise in the UFC to a title fight. So you fought, was Volkan Ozdemir your first fight?
Yeah.
So you beat Volkan Ozdemir, then Dominic Reyes was the second fight, and then bam, title shot.
Yeah.
Crazy. So that's the reason to be so prepared.
Yes.
Because if you're successful, things go very quickly.
That's right.
You have to be ready. When you look at your first fight with Volkan Ozdemir and then you look at your fight with Jamal Hill, do you see significant improvement?
With who? First one?
When you look at your first fight in the UFC, when you fought Volkan Ozdemir, and now you look at yourself now in the most spectacular performance against Jamal Hill, do you see the improvement?
Right now I can say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was with the Volkan Ozdemir, there was just a pure raw power, raw aggression, but not so
refined.
Yeah. So you can see that in the fight, man. There was just a pure
chaos.
Pure chaos, man. I was too much. Sometimes it's the self-confident. Like when you are too much self-confident, it's a bad thing. Yeah. Like because ego will take you to another line, and it will destroy you.
Yeah.
It will burn you. So you have to keep that burn, that fire under control, and to give these attacks, these aggressiveness in just a small to keep it under control. Just
Yeah, I like what you just said. The ego will take you to another line.
Man, it's good to have it.
Yeah.
We can't live without in this world with collaborations, with collaboration, with talking, relationships.
Yeah.
You can't live without. But also you have to cultivate that in like, so there is a two worlds like without and like, so you have to go in.
Yeah, they have to be working together. The mind and the ego have to be working together, and the no mind, the zen.
That's right.
The staying, the flow. Yeah, and the ego will take you out of the flow.
Yeah.
The ego will like, oh, I'm gonna go fuck him up, and then boom, you get hit.
That's right.
Yeah, I like what you said though about it takes you out of the line, because it takes you into a different line. It takes you in a different line of fighting, and then sometimes in that line you'll realize you're out of place. You realize you're leaving openings that shouldn't be there, and you're trying to force.
Yeah, good force. Yeah, force and power.
Yeah.
And good when you said like when you realize that it's bad when you don't realize.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's good when you have the people around you to bring you back.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm sometimes really glad for my team, my people around me to keep me back.
That's what's amazing about having a coach who knows you, having trainers who know you. They know everything. Like they know where you're at. Like, calm down. Everything's great, but you're hitting the gas too much. Like, so be a little more technical, move around more.
Yeah, but not too much.
Not too much, right?
That's right, because sometimes it's these wildness, the aggression to take over. Like it's too necessary, but.
Well, that's what I asked you after the fight. I said, there's something about you where you thrive, you get better when it's chaotic.
Yeah.
There's some, like, it seems like you relish in the chaos of these wild exchanges. It's very, because sometimes fighters like to piece people up where they're not getting hit. Like Jamal Hill's really good at that. Like the Glover Teixeira fight, he had a fantastic job of utilizing his game and his accuracy and reach, and he just put it on Glover.
Yep.
But they don't want to be in these wild exchanges. You seem to want to be in these wild exchanges because you thrive there.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes it's, I don't know where these to keeping yourself and the control is going from. Sometimes it's going from the fear to be not hit. Sometimes it's going from to be careful for the takedowns, but I want to be like fearless in that, like to stay behind, stay before the opponent and have no fear. No, you can go as close you want, and try to hit me, and you will not hit me because I'm here and I feel you. I got you. So I can explain it, and I don't want to explain it. I want to show that in a fight. So
I know what you're saying. When you, one of the things that we were talking about, Daniel and I were talking about when we were doing commentary, was your head movement was so good. It was different than before. It was like at another level. Like what specifically had you done to prepare that made your head movement so much better?
I have, like a long time I was working on that. Like since my, before I stepped in the UFC, since my title fight in I really exactly know what when I started to work on, especially on that, because I realized that this is my game. This is really what's me, and it was around the title fight with King Molama in Rising. So that was a title fight in Rising, and it's about the feeling the opponent, feel the opponent, but not be to not be how to say, to not let this feeling to push you in some way. You understand, to feel the space, but still be calm, be unshakable, and you can feel then you can feel the space around you, the everything, and whatever will move right now, you will react for that, and naturally, because you will feel all these things like yourself, like everything is you, and then you can step to the level I'm everywhere, because there is no difference between me, this thing, the opponent, but still, and that's sometimes why I need to be a little bit hit to feel the aggression back to the fight. That was before the UFC, and I was needed to get hit because I felt him, felt the movement, felt the right movement, everything was right, but I also needed to be more aggressive, wanted to go through the opponent, because I was too nice for them, to just show them I can sleep and I can move everything. You can't hit me, but this is not the fight. The fight is to answer to catch him in the right moment. So yes, to be here and now, to be, like I said, to be everything, but still to not be pushed by these feelings, like to be so nice, not too much aggressive, but something in the middle, still control. But it's all about control, balance. Yeah.
I like what you said, like that there's no difference between you and your opponent. Like you're just in this flow of movement in life.
Yeah.
And this thing you're choosing to do, there's no difference between you and them. You don't even exist.
Yeah.
You're just a part of it all.
Yes, and the bad for fighting is when you really realize we are doing this, we are fighting each other, and right now I'm going to hurt the other person, and you don't see really the difference between you and him, so you are doing it to yourself. But this is the game we chose,
right.
And we are here to have a fun. So not just have a fun, to live this experience.
To live this experience, and an extreme experience that will teach you about yourself like no other experience.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to learn about yourself, go fight.
Yeah.
You really find out. You can bullshit yourself all you want until you fight.
That's right.
And when you go through a loss, like the losses to Pereira, what is your process like of evaluating what went wrong and how to change things?
What's wrong?
Yeah, like what's your process? Like, what do you do when you lose a fight and then you come back? Like, what is your thought process when you say, I have to learn, I have to figure out what went wrong? Let me.
After that last the second fight, first time in my life, I realized that, man, that was really like, I will not say what was that, how hard it was, because I didn't like it, but it was something that I didn't experience yet, not like till now. So that time I really realized how powerful the meditation and this true self-talking with how the true meditation look like, because I had no other chance than to stop doing a bullshit, stop doing just pure inspirational training in the garden, stop doing all these things and start doing just things what really matter, what have a real effect how you can feel, how you want to be, and yeah, the power of true self-talking, power of true overcoming the mistakes in the life, and be the boss of your mind, because sometimes it's yeah, it was the next level. Yeah,
Very difficult to recover from a loss like that. But
yeah, because especially when you lost, like, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was, for me, like how to say, like a man who likes the honor and all these codes, like from Bushido moral code, like that was something what was for me really bad.
he got you.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Man, you say like you can say it like that, but I really work on every move, every thought, every catching every move in the fighting, and now this happened. That was not me. That was really, it was me, but man, you show yourself your worst to the world, man. But so that's why.
But then you came after that and showed your best. So this is the thing about overcoming a loss like that, is that I'm sure it was awful, but because of it, the pain that you felt from it caused you to rise to another level.
This is what is life about, yeah. I'm still, yeah.
You need a challenge. You need Tong Po, you know?
Yeah, no, that's right. And how I see this world, and this is what I wanted to speak with you. What is here right now? The true challenges in this world, in this age, like in a human's life, like what is there? Because how I see that, like there is not too much think what we. Not too much. There is a lot, but still we can go right now. We have to go to another level, because there is too much of the comfort life of the people. Because like that you can have food, like that you can have a drink, a massage, everything. So there is no price. Like I see in the young people, what they want to pay to really achieve something, because
they just want things handed to them.
That's it.
Yeah, this is an entitlement era, because things are very easy, and when things are easy, it's very difficult to develop character. That's why for young people, I always tell them you should choose to do something hard. Choose to do something hard for your human development, for you as a human being. Because if you just live your life in comfort, you will have a terrible life.
Yeah, I think. And only one thing what I realized, like maybe one thing, the step up will be like take us 2 steps back and understand the true life.
I think so. I think we'll realize that the people that live this way are living disastrous lives, and people will learn from that mistake, because this level of comfort that most people have is very new historically. It's very new in human history. There's never really been a time where the poor people were fat.
That's right.
This is a weird time.
That's right. Yeah.
The poorest amongst us have no worries about starving to death. They're in America. They're fat. It's more common than not. I think some crazy number of people in this country are obese. What was the number? It was like 60%? 60% of people are obese? Something crazy like that, which is just nuts. And it's too easy. It's too easy to exist. And I don't mean it's too easy, like you don't have to work, and I'm sure everybody has to work, and your work sucks, and it's hard, and you gotta get up every day. But physically, you have to do something to test your will and your discipline, and if you don't, you're gonna have a shitty life.
That's right. That's right.
And you won't be able to control throw yourself in situations that require you to stay calm.
I think right now it's up to, like it was in every culture, up to the older people to teach the younger to real life, to tell them like tell them the stories, listen to the stories, live the true life, man, because we are forgotten for all these things because we have the phones and this is the fake lives.
It's a fake life. It's a fake life and it's bad for you. It's bad for your development. It'll hinder your potential. Like whatever you want to do in life, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a musician, whatever you want to be an author, it will hinder your development if you live the comfort life.
Okay, so this is it. And how you see the, like in the 10 years, in the 50 years, in 100 years, what's the next step for them?
Not good.
I'm right now I'm trying to lead you in some way, but no, this is your podcast, so I'm curious about that because I'm trying to. This is my a true motivation, the human evolution, the evolution of myself, how to fight better, how to overcome the opponent better, how to show him that I am everywhere and you have no chance around me. Please hold your head down and tell the other I'm the winner. you know this is my ego wants this, but the way to this there is, but still in some humble way to show it like peacefully, show it like
show violence peacefully. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you and Jamal Hill out after the fight having a drink together. That was nice to see.
Yeah, I bought him my original drink, what I'm drinking, the vodka soda lime, and I told him we fight together, we drink together. Let's go for that. Yeah, because man, we are one. In the end, there is no enemy. Even with your baddest enemy of the world, man, it was a good life. It was a good fight. Let's drink together. Let's celebrate together. That's all.
Was it cool? Was it cool hanging out with him?
That was cool. That's something what I like to do with my opponents. Whoever won, lost, you win, you lose, whatever. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see. That's one thing that people really do love about a great fight is afterwards when the guys hug.
Yeah, but still, I don't like to speak about opponent in some way, in some bad way before the fight.
Right.
And after fight, change it. Like, it's not exist. And right now we are friends and everything good, man. Please. Yeah, let's be honest. You talk a shit about me. Oh, okay, so you are the motherfucker. That doesn't matter. Let's drink together. You are who you are. I am who I am. Let's drink. But stay honest.
Right.
Man.
Keep that energy.
Man.
Yeah.
Because that's why I like to keep same word, same attitude before the fight, in the preparation, and after the fight. In the fight, after the fight, all the time, like the same. That's me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show me, not me before and me after.
Right. There's a lot of guys, just for the sake of promotion, they talk a lot of shit, and they're just trying to stir things up and make the fight more exciting by insulting people, insulting their families. Yeah, and it gets very ugly. And I think the audience turns on them over that. And one of the things that's shown with your success and your popularity and guys like Alex is that you don't even have to speak English. Like, it doesn't matter if you kick ass. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can talk all the shit you want, get everything hyped up. What really matters is how you perform inside the octagon. When you perform inside the octagon like Alex has, like you have, there's no need for shit talking. It's people love you, and they love you just by the style of your fighting, and you're expressing your soul inside that cage, like who you are as a man inside that cage. You don't have to talk shit about someone's wife or all that crap.
Yeah, that's why many people around me, like my manager team, try to be more focused for a promo and all these things. And man, the fight will do the promo. This is the main thing of everything.
Yeah.
Not selling these things. Giving the main thing is the fight, the performance.
That's what kind of drives me crazy about when championship level fighters have to do a lot of promotion before the fight. I'm like, man, leave that guy alone. What's really important is how he's going to perform. If you want to promote it, have a bunch of people like me or Daniel Cormier or Chael Sonnen, have people talk about the fight, hype the fight up. You don't have to bother this guy at 7 o'clock in the morning and talk to him for an hour about some fucking nonsense.
That's what I like.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, that's what I like on UFC. They are focused for performance.
That's great.
Every time. And no talking before, no one fight, other fight, no special promo before the, like.
Afterwards, do interviews like right now. Afterwards, relax. But when leading up to the fight, the most important thing is that you're 100% prepared, and anything that distracts from that should be eliminated.
That's right. And yeah, and many fighters are like focus for. Yeah.
Still, there are things about shit talking that I do like, and what I do like is that. First of all, it gets a lot of people excited about it, which makes me happy because I want more people to watch the sport. But also, there's a psychological aspect, especially Conor McGregor. He's so good at talking shit that he gets people so angry that, like, when he fought Jose Aldo, for instance, like, no one had ever treated Jose Aldo any way other than with respect. He was one of the greatest champions. He's an elite fighter. He defended his title multiple times. He destroyed his division.
Yes.
But you could tell that all that shit talking from Conor had an effect on him emotionally. And I think his ego made him go out of line. So he ran right at Conor and tried to hit him, and Conor stepped back and cracked him. He was so energetic. So now imagine if instead of Jose Aldo fought that fight and dragged it into the 4th and 5th round, and started using the leg kicks that he used on Uriah Faber, and started like picking apart from be careful in the beginning, but stay inside the game plan, stay inside and fight the best of your ability. Don't get emotional. That could have been a very different fight.
That's right.
But that's the weapon of shit talking.
And especially if you know how to use that.
Oh yeah, he uses it better than anybody. He gets people so mad.
That's right. That's right. But it's still a big weight.
Yes.
It's a big weight. What you need to handle. What you know how to handle that. Yeah.
Well, it's also that big weight weighs on you as well. It doesn't just weigh on your opponent. When you talk a lot of shit, it puts extra weight on you. And it gets that can get you out of line. The additional pressure. You might hear the audience boo when they introduce you. You're like, oh shit, what have I done?
Yeah, that's right. Not everybody have these big self-confidence to keep that.
Yeah, it's an interesting aspect, but I don't like. If I had to choose one way or the other, I would say just fight. There's no need to talk shit. We should behave like martial artists.
You know, my attitude about that is a true self-confident man, a true man who overcome and understand his body, his mind, the opponent's mind and body, and his mind don't need to. That guy don't need to
talk shit.
Doesn't matter to show that to others. To the crowd, or to fear the opponent, because why? I know that, and I don't need to make this show to anybody, because I know it. I know what will happen. I have this self-confidence. So
The thing about top